What up? Part 200. How's it going, man? We are gonna get this started. How's the mic sound? Mic sound okay? Yeah, I literally just had a photo of Rambly pulled up. Test, test. Yeah, that looks good enough. Sounds fine? Okay. Get that out of here. I'll just give it a few more minutes or so probably before I fully start up, but I'll get the game launched and everything. This song is like stuck in my head. It lives like rent-free in my head now. Like I'll be at work and I'll just be like do 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 do. I'll just be singing the freaking Indigo Park to myself. It is in my head, man. That and even all the voice lines, like everybody's voice lines, you know, Rambly's, Molly's, Finley's, Lloyd's, all of their voice lines. The whole game is in my head pretty much. At least the parts that I play every day. I gotta chill on that Coke, man. I'm gonna save some of it. I'm just waiting to see if anyone else will drop in. Give them a few more minutes. I know there was a couple guys that really wanted to see it, so I'm hoping they can make it. It's probably my fault too because I didn't know how to. I'm pretty sure you can like post something on your channel where it's like stream in 2 days or whatever at whatever o'clock. You know, there's like some sort of way to do that, and I didn't figure out how to do that. So I know I talked about it in the videos, but that's, you know, no one really watches the filler episodes. You know, they're filler episodes. They're just there to show I did the challenge. You know what I mean? Those ones get like, I don't know. I mean, I think on average they accumulate more views later on. But like, you know, when they're posted like 15, 20 views, and then like the big episodes where we spend a lot of time in the game and stuff, those ones get like a couple hundred. So those are the big ones. This is supposed to be one of the big ones. I'm hoping to make it that. I really am. If not, that's okay. It's all about having fun. It's also like just a bad time, right? You know, Thursday afternoon. I mean, I get that for anyone who's like in schools, like, or whatever. I know that that's okay because it's summer vacation or whatever. But for people who work, yeah, I know that most people are working right now. I just work weird hours, so I got out of work like an hour ago. Yeah, I got out of work like an hour ago. You have the day off? Oh, dude, nice. Yeah, I know most people work those weird, or not weird, I guess weird to me, but those normal hours, you know, like 7 to 5 or something like that. Hey, how's it going, Arlie? That's good, man. We're going to get started here in probably about another minute or so. Yeah, dude, I like Indigo Park too, obviously. Right? That's good because we're going to be spending a lot of time, most likely, especially the beginning of the stream, talking about Indigo Park, so good thing you're here. Man, this is already heating the heck out of my laptop, man, but it's okay. I got the cooling pad. Got the cooling pad working. Alright, we'll go ahead and at least drop into the beginning part of the game. We'll watch the intro today.
Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow. Indigo Park pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation. Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime, a place of creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams come true.
Replaced? It said Finley was replaced right there. I don't think I've ever picked up on that. Birds of a Feather. Do we know the name of Chapter 2 yet? Do we actually know what it's called? No, we don't know yet. I didn't think so. We'll get all these guys today for sure. We're gonna get all the collectibles today for sure. Dude, I need to check my Steam today to see how many hours are on Indigo Park now. the starting soon Rambly was put together like a kid, but it was good though. I liked it. It was funny. Thanks, love. Yes, we'll play Repo later. Check this out. So that little code up here, I meant to do this. I forgot what video it was. I meant to do this where I wanted to check if that was the same code we get when the Rambly prints out the paper. Because I don't know anything about that, like the codes and stuff. I know about the paper, you know, when you print it out, when you get all the collectibles, and Rambly prints out that paper. But is this the same one? Right there? Because there's one here, and then I found another one on a trash can. I don't know how many more that there are. I know that there's that one. There's one on the trash can. And obviously the one where Rambly prints it out for you, or it prints out on the Rambly printer. You know, as Rambly's face comes out of the printer, and then so Rambly doesn't do it, but it just prints out. You know. Is that the same one, or is that different? I've never paid attention to that. I just started like really recently, like actually paying attention to what I'm doing, man. I've just been going through the motions, you know. See, this is why I'm supposed to take notes. I had a ton of like points I wanted to start going over like first thing, and I can't for the life of me remember what I want to go over. There's really not a whole lot out here. I mean, there's stuff like that. There's like little odes to people and stuff. There's the Unique Geese logo. There's the Rambly. There's that whole... well, we already talked about that for sure, but I might as well say it again, you know. The whole Rambly being replaced by... or Lloyd being replaced by Rambly right here. That's where Lloyd would have been. I'm really excited for that. That's what I want to talk about a little bit is Chapter 2. Like when Chapter 2 comes out. Now my points are coming back to me. Chapter 2. So obviously everyone's excited for Chapter 2. Do you think there's going to be an underwater chase scene? There almost has to be, right? Like something where Ed falls in a tank, right? Like something like he's walking or something. You've got to fall in the tank or something, and you're going to be swimming away from Finley as he chases you, and there's like some music playing. Like, yeah, it's... I don't know if cliche is the word, but, you know, it's kind of obvious, but still, it still kind of needs to happen, right? Or, you know, it'd be even cooler if he's there, like, you're looking at him through the glass and he starts slapping against the glass, you know? And you have to hurry up and put this stuff together before he's done slapping through the glass to come at you. Like, all the water will flood the room and he'll just jump at you and bite you. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how else they would incorporate Finley either. I can't imagine he's a sea serpent that can slither on land, you know? That's what I'm looking forward to, too. I really want that. But also that glass idea sounds really cool, too. I don't know, I'm really excited. Like, after the intro for Chapter 2, just seeing, or the intro, come on, dude, the trailer for Chapter 2. Just seeing how high quality it looked and how cool Oceanic Odyssey was. And the whole, like, Rambly waving on the screen thing was awesome, too. I love Rambly, dude. I'm really excited to see more Rambly. I really want to see more Rambly. That lighting is freaking out, man. That lighting is freaking out. But, yeah, I'm pumped up for that. I really hope that there is that. I want it to be super tense, like, really tense, you know? Rambly's going to make a costume for himself? Is that a thing? Dude, that does sound like Resident Evil. I know exactly what you're talking about. That would be cool. That would be cool. It also reminds me of what game? Outlast, that scene in Outlast where Chris Walker walks into the room and just starts pounding on the glass and you're trying to jump through the vent before he breaks in the room. That'd be cool. Like just the build up starts happening, you know? Like the build up happens and then the music gets more and more frantic as he starts slamming on the glass and you just gotta hurry and put a bunch of stuff together. Rambly's all panicking in the background. Say, hurry up, buddy. I'm really excited. By the way, I'm not on social media like at all, right? Like this is pretty much all the social media I have is this YouTube account. Was there any tease for the whole Molly Ahoy video, or did it just drop? Like, did that video just kind of drop and it was just kind of like a little treat for everyone, like boom, it just dropped? Or was there talks about it on social media and stuff before it dropped? Does anyone know that? I'm just kind of curious about that. I don't think there's anything hidden in this rubble. The only secret back here is I know that there's like some model or like some player model A or T posing or something back here, right? Something like that. But we can't really see them. Not anymore, at least. Or if we were ever able to. Yeah, there's not really any secrets outside, I don't think. Or anything interesting out here. Oh, you don't know either, you're also off it? That makes sense. Reincarnated, yeah, that was Reincarnated is Garten of Banban, right? Remade. Or is that a different one? Because I know he remade Garten of Banban. I thought that's how he started. I hope I'm right. I guess we can go ahead and talk to Rambly, because I'm not seeing anything like really, there's nothing really cool out here, you know what I mean?
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park, the world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience. Jump into the world of your favorite character.
This is the moment right here.
1,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Right there, that was the moment. The first time this guy pops on screen, and everybody fell in love with the character. That was the moment right there. That was the first time he showed himself. Game was sold after that. When I first watched it, I saw him, I was like, who the heck is that little dude? He was like already funny to me. Gotcha, remake of the first chapter of Garten. Yeah, I should do that. I should play that. We should check that out. I think we will check that out one video, or maybe a stream. We'll do it on a stream probably. We should definitely check that out. Is it on Steam? I also need to finish Garten of Banban. I think I just finished chapter 3. I'm on chapter 4 now. Chapter 3 had me so mad, dude. It was my fault though. I was making so many dumb mistakes. I don't know what was wrong with me that day.
Hi, I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good...
That part right there used to crack me up a lot. I've seen it just too many times now, but when I was... For a long time, that part would make me snicker every time.
You just get plastic surgery.
Let me just get a good...
No worries, it's Rambly Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit. Just follow me to the main gate. Ooh, I can't wait for you to see everything Indigo Park has to offer.
Uh-oh, no lag, Spike. Knock it off. Okay, there we go. Whew.
What's the holdup? The gate is open.
Enjoy your stay.
Head on into the entryway. hold on. My mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator mini rambly venture. Have fun! Ah, the Indigo Violet Compact Power Generator. But it seems to be inoperable. Looks like it's missing a piece. Can you find it?
Yeah. Oh, Rambley's, yeah, his eyes do that, yeah. Rambley's eyes do that. They also turn into little buffering icons.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park. Oh, silly Rambley. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop.
Dude, me and my buddies have a Minecraft realm, right? And I'm not even kidding when I say I literally built a Rambley. I don't know who did it. There was like this post I saw on Reddit. This guy made Rambley out of beads, right? Like a little Rambley like this. It was like out of these little beads. And it looked really good. And I got the idea that I could make Rambley in Minecraft if I just copied the beads. So I zoomed in and counted the beads. Like, okay, like, for example, like 10 red, or 10 purple this way. I put 10 blocks of wool, you know, purple wool. And this was in survival mode, believe it or not, dude. I farmed sheep like crazy. I don't even know how many blocks of wool that was, but I farmed black, purple, white, and red sheep because of the scarf. Like crazy. And I just copied the beads one for one like that. If I can get that realm on here, on the PC, because actually I play it through my Xbox, but if I can get into the realm from the PC, I'll definitely go ahead and show everybody that one time. Because that thing is crazy. I built it twice. I built it in creative first to make sure it was going to work, and then I built it in our freaking survival world. That was crazy. Oh yeah, we got to get Molly. This is a special episode. We're getting everything. I know I got Rambley, but I gotta check anyways. Gotta double check. Watch, I'm gonna forget something. I spend too long not getting these things, and then I start getting the habit of just walking by them. Dude, oh yeah, by the way, can we talk about the fact that this is part 200? Like I said, I know that there's others out there that are ahead of me, but still, the fact that I have played this game every day for 200 days is insane.
A new way to interact with the park.
That's like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I expected it to happen because I said I was going to play Indigo Park every day until Chapter 2 came out. But still, just being this far ahead is wild to me. 200 episodes in 200 days. The better part of a year now, basically.
Uh-oh, the dorm is scary.
165 days left, hit episode 365.
And save the day.
Yeah, I really hope we hit 365. Like, I'm torn on that, okay? So that's something else I wanted to touch on.
Start our Indigo adventure.
Is episode 285. Not 285, what the heck? Oh, getting to episode 365. I'm torn on that, right? So on one hand, I'm really excited to get to 365. But on the other hand, I am ready for Chapter 2 to come out. So I'm still torn on which one I want more, you know? Because it would just be kind of cool to have that under my belt. Like, hey, I played Indigo Park every day for a year, basically, you know? Or I could play Chapter 2 soon. Dude, when Chapter 2 comes out, now that's something I'll have to be on top of, man. because I need to get. I'm not even kidding. I will take time off to play chapter 2, and I'll stream it. Why wouldn't I stream it, right? I mean, everyone here is for the Indigo Park grind, you know. 2 hours. 2 hours long, Indigo Park 2. Yeah, we're not playing chapter 2 every day. We're cooked. We're not playing chapter 2 every day if it's 2 hours long, I'll tell you that right now. I wonder if anyone's going to play chapter 2 every day, though. You got to have a lot of time. If it's 2 hours to play chapter 2 every day, that's just like... That's a level of commitment right there. To play chapter 2 every day for 2 hours. Sometimes there are days where I've literally been gone since 2 in the morning until like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And like I got to get myself to bed for work, but I got to film Indigo Park real quick or whatever. Or other times where it's even worse, where I'm just busy all day and I literally will cut into my sleep just to make sure I get Indigo Park out. Because it's only... Chapter 1, if you go through it quick, is only like 15, 20 minutes. Chapter 1 is so fast. But yeah, we're definitely playing chapter 2 once. I'll say that. Obviously, we're going to play it once. I'm just not going to just ignore it or play it off camera. I'll play it on camera. And I won't watch any other YouTuber play it first. I'll get a blind reaction. I think I'm going to... So this is also what we should do. So, should we play Indigo Park Chapter 2, like right when it comes out, like that day when it comes out? Or should I wait a few days so like everyone kind of knows what's going to happen and you can just see my reaction to it? I won't get any spoilers or nothing. I'll stay away from other YouTube channels and all that. But I'm wondering how we should do that. I have no idea what day it's going to come out. You know, maybe it comes out on like a Tuesday or something in the middle of the week, right? If that's the case, you'd almost want to wait for like a Friday night or something. First day, please. We got to vote for first day. Got to vote for first day. So it all depends. I could do first day. I'm assuming once it's about to drop, he's going to give us a warning, right? Like, Chapter 2 is almost ready. 2 weeks, like, he'll have an actual release date. You know what I mean? So there'll be enough time to prepare, at least I think. I won't lie to you. If it just drops out of nowhere, like, for whatever reason, if it drops out of nowhere, I'll probably be a couple days late just because I got to get some time off, or if I can't, you know what I mean? But if it's scheduled ahead of time, for sure. For sure, we can definitely do that. We can do that. We can play first day. Because I want to play it in the dark. I want to play it at night, you know what I mean? I don't want to play it during the daytime. But my schedule has me pretty much at work throughout the night hours, and I'm awake, you know, during these day hours. I'm asleep before the sun goes down, basically. So it's like, I want to play it at night, though. Like, I don't even want this lamp on. It'll just be the computer screen lighting up my face. First day, you'd say? Depending on the day, it might take me a while to watch it. That's fair, too. We do got to think about that, like, the availability everybody's going to have, right? I was talking to Yellow Pop about this earlier. Is kind of like the time I chose to stream today. It's not so bad, but it's a Thursday afternoon, you know? And it's okay because anyone who's in school is on summer vacation right now. But anybody who works is probably working right now. So, like he just said right there, or she, I don't know, just said right there, we got to think about that. So if it comes out like on a Wednesday, and I play that Wednesday, even if I wait till nighttime, you know, it's like, you know, how many people really want to do it on a Wednesday? You know, y'all got school or work in the morning, or worse, you're on a schedule like mine and you're in bed. You know. Now, so there is some stuff to think about like that. So I guess it really does depend on what day it comes out, but we can shoot for first day. So what we'll do is we'll shoot for first day, But if first day is like some weird day or whatever, then maybe we'll do it that weekend. You know, I'm guessing most people have the weekend off. I know not everyone does, but most people do. Yeah, you're in bed right now? Wow. You're even earlier than me. Well, I assume. I don't know what part of the world you're in. It might be late where you are. But yeah. Yeah, so we'll take some time to think about it, you know. We'll figure it out. We'll see when it comes out, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'll aim for first day or as close to first day as I can. But you feel what I mean about nighttime, though? Like, come on, you gotta play it at night. I get it's Indigo Park, but it's still a horror game, you know? And it's not gonna be like this one where I'm used to all the jump scares and used to all the... Like, things could startle me or whatever. Like, it'd be cool. Oh, you're in my time zone. That's what time it is here. It's 1:51. Yeah, you're in my time zone. Wow. Yeah, I'm normally in bed by like 5 in the afternoon, man. Because I go to work at 2 in the morning. Most days. One day out of the week I go to work at 7 p.m. I just don't sleep that day. But yeah, wow. All right, let's go ahead. We got the critter cuff, right? Let's move on at least to the next area. Is there even anything like? Is there anything cool here besides? I mean, the gift shop is really cool, right? I like how all presumably these are the Rambly. These are the Rambly keychains over here. They're all sold out basically. Like everyone took the Rambly keychains. And Salem seems like she was like the second most popular. I would have taken a Rambly keychain. I mean, Rambly's my favorite. That's the dude right there. By the way, does anybody here believe Rambly's the bad guy? I'm not going to argue with you. I will disagree. I don't think he's the bad guy. No, yeah, right? No, he can't be the bad guy. Yes! Yes! We're all on the same page! Yeah, no, he cannot be the bad guy, man. Is that theory still active, or have people given up on it? It's still active, right? Like, a lot of people still believe that. Even though I'm pretty sure it was said that Unique Geese basically pretty much confirmed he wasn't going to be. Unless that's not true, but I'm pretty sure that is true. There's still a lot of people that believe that he is, right? Dude, I already almost finished this Coke. That's okay. I'll grab another one if I have to. I have one more, I think. Also, I know I watched one of his streams where he was like talking bad about this shirt. Like, if we made one, we'd make it better. This one's actually kind of nice. Like, I actually like this shirt. This Molly shirt, I actually like this one. Critter corner. There's that. The music in the background doesn't stop. That's cool. The Lloyd art. Yeah, I remember the first person to come up with the stream idea wanted me to explore the park. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, you know, while I'm also chatting about whatever. Is just look around, maybe get into things I haven't been into yet, if that's possible. I don't think I've missed anything, but just to, like, look around at everything, you know. I don't think that person's going to make it, but still, that way, you know, they can come back and see that I at least did what was requested. Got to look around a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I've seen everything. Are any of you here from the Indigo Park news post? That blew me away, by the way. That was awesome. I could not believe the Indigo Park news thing posted about me. That was insanely amazing. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no, he doesn't. So I also tell the Molly animatronic that he doesn't say that because she's lying, you know, or that he doesn't do that because she's a liar. I call her a liar. But no, yeah, she definitely does say that. Yes, there is an argument to be said about that. She does say that, but Unique Geese tried to play that off too. I remember watching that stream, and he's playing, and someone said that. He's like, he listened to it. He's like, oh, it does sound like that. I didn't even notice that. Like, man, get out of here, dude. You know it sounds. You know it. You know it. He tried to play it off though. But yeah, no, she definitely does say that. Yes, she definitely says that. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I thought it wasn't going to work for a second. That's something I haven't done in a while. He's had a couple streams lately that I've not actually seen yet. I do want to go ahead and hit those up. Me and my girlfriend, we actually like watching his streams. Yeah, I know. He's got to keep the mystery. I know he does. He's got to do his job. I know he does. I know. Molly McCaw's rooftop. Hey, what do you think Salem's picture says? Because that's obviously the one that's on the ground, right? Unless he's gonna throw some brand new character at us. You think we're gonna get a brand new character? I mean, I think we'll get a brand new character. I do, but I don't think the brand new character is gonna be this poster. This poster is definitely Salem, right? But I do think that we have a brand new character coming. I don't know why. I do. What do you think this one's called? Like, you have Molly's Rooftop Races, right? Rambley's Railroad, Finley's Oceanic Odyssey, Lloyd's Main Stage. I wonder what Salem's area is called. I wonder what it's going to be. I don't think we're going to find out in Chapter 2. We're not going to find out. I don't think we're going to get anything on Salem in Chapter 2. We did get new characters in Molly Ahoy. We did. We got Scurv, and we got Molly's crew. We did get new characters in Molly Ahoy. That's so true. We think we're gonna get any Salem content in Chapter 2? Because I really don't. I don't think we will. Maybe like a small thing here or there, but we're not gonna get anything crazy. I don't think.
Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that makes some sense. I could see that logic. Yeah, because we go to Rambley's Railroad, and we go to Molly's Rooftop Races, and we go to Lloyd's Main Stage. So if we go to Finley's Oceanic Odyssey, I could see that making sense. That would mean we also go to Salem's section. But I also remember, I could be wrong, but I think I remember hearing Unique Geese say that it was going to be like a total of like 5 or 6 chapters, something like that. Does that sound familiar to anybody, or am I totally like butchering it? Is my memory wrong? I'm pretty sure I heard something about that. You're 50-50 on it? That's safe. That's a safe bet. There's no real knowing. That's what I like about Salem, is there's no real knowing what we're going to get about her. Like, we all can guess, you know, like one guy can guess, oh, we're going to get her. Another guy can be like, oh, we're going to get nothing. And there's literally no evidence pointing in any direction. Even in the stream, like if he's asked about Salem, he's like, I'm not answering anything about Salem. Like, nope. Like, Salem is the ultimate mystery, and I love that. I wonder what her area would be. You know what? Let's investigate in the train ride. Let's like look around her area a little bit. See if we can theorize what it could have been, right? Brambleberry Woods, Finley's Grotto, Cloudy Cove. Cloudy Cove. Cloudy Cove. Where is Cloudy Cove? I mean, that's Molly's plane, so I'm guessing that's where she's flying around. Is that... Was that referencing Molly Ahoy? I don't think so. Cloudy Cove. I've been wondering about this one for a while now, but I didn't want to... I kind of wanted to wait for the stream. Good thing I remembered. I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot of things, but still. Do. Cloudy Cove. Yeah, this is like... I don't remember anything about Cloudy Cove. You made it! Let's go! How's it going? Yo, can I go back in here? I can. Acoustic goat syndrome. Your name's funny. Oh, you got done with some work? Yeah, I'm happy you can make it. I was we were talking earlier about the time and hoping people can make it for what time the stream is. Hey, how much would you say you know about Indigo Park? Do you know a lot about Indigo Park? Are you a Indigo Park like super fan? No, there's no pressure. I'm just curious. So if you are, you saw. Oh yeah, the one up here. Because if you are, I want to know what you think about Salem. You think we're going to see any Salem in the next chapter? You think we're going to get any information on Salem? I kind of don't. This one right here, you talking about this one? Gotcha. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we were theorizing about this. And then we were also talking about the Oceanic Odyssey, the Finley chase. We're pretty much thinking that it makes sense that you're going to have to fall into a tank or something, and Finley's going to be chasing you through the tank, right? That has to happen. But I also had this idea about like you're in this big room, and there's like this glass panel, and Finley's there, and he just starts trying to like bust through the glass to get at you. And like the music gets all frantic, you know, and he's busting, the glass is cracking, he's busting through the glass, and you guys like run around and piece like this little thing together or whatever before he breaks in. I thought that'd be pretty sick. And when you joined in, I was asking about if anyone knows anything about Cloudy Cove, because I don't know anything about this. Were you really? That's awesome, dude. So I did think about that, him dying immediately, but what if it's like a room where it's like a small kind of sealed off room, so the water would just fill it up and he would like, it would be stuck in there, but it would just be to where he wouldn't drown or die. You know? Like what if it was like a little sealed off room with like a blast door and you're piecing together like something kind of like the Indigo generator. You're like piecing together something like that real quick. And if you do, you open the door and you make it out just in time for the glass to break and the door slams. So basically the room would just be filled up. But yeah, it would be a bit of a stretch to like have it all planned out like that. Right, what is the opposite of drowning? Exactly, yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't know what the opposite of drowning would be. Airing. It's whatever fish do. Fish do it a lot. Fish air a lot. Whenever they hit land, they air. Plot armor. Yeah, plot armor. Plot armor for sure. But they'll definitely try like some way, somehow to make it kind of make sense, right? Or maybe they won't. I mean, I guess they don't have to. Oh, I just dropped. I dropped something. Oh well. I did also want to look at or look into talking about. I want to finish Salem first, but I did want to get into the whole Molly mascot too. So remind me of that later. Molly had plot armor, and look what happened, dude. That's actually just what I want to talk about. That's literally what I wanted to talk about right now was Molly. But I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait because we're going to look at Salem's area real quick.
One of my favorites.
And we're going to see...
Rambly the raccoon loves Rambling's
We're going to see what happens.
Because I like trains.
Like, we're trying to look at Salem's area and kind of see if we can determine what kind of area she's in. I don't think we can, but we'll try, you know. But then after that, I do want to get into the Molly mascot. Because I am kind of curious, you know, about the theories going out there with the Molly mascot. But yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll hop on the train ride real quick. Let's get to that part. Let's get to that part. I don't think there's anything else in here we're missing. But by the way, I started this challenge when this update came out. Like this update has been out for a while, but still, I just got to point out again, it's such an upgrade from the last train station. Oh, you do see Molly spying on you. I see her all the time. I always catch her looking at me. That would be kind of funny. She's just breaking through the glass, and Ed's just sitting there like whatever, dude. And he just comes through and he just falls and starts flopping around and he's gone. That would be goofy, dude. That'd be funny, but that would be really goofy. I think a lot of people would not be happy. But I would laugh. You can also see Molly spying on you a couple times in the train ride. I'm going to point it out real quick.
Welcome to Rambly's Railroad. I'm Conductor Rambly.
Also, there's that poster. We can talk about that later, the whole Rambly-Lloyd relationship.
Oh, look! It's Molly McCaw!
It's Molly McCaw!
Yes, I'm sure we will. That makes sense.
You sure
That door right there, Molly's spying.
only crashed into 6 bars this week.
I'm not crashing, Rambly. I'm barnstorming.
What's barnstorming?
We will probably get an oxygen bar for the next chapter. I could see that. I don't imagine Ed's going to have unlimited breathing.
Say, those young adventurers you've got along with you look like great pilots.
Or if they want to have unlimited breathing, like if they don't want an oxygen thing, they'll have like some diving equipment or something sitting around that he'll put on or something before. Either way, there'll be some sort of explanation for him breathing or being underwater, I'm sure.
Oh, Finley! Come on out and greet the people!
No, buddy. No, Finley, no.
Face and body.
You've known me for 100 years, Rambly. I'm always lost because I'm always longing for a new seashell.
Dude, I didn't even notice the diving gear in the trailer, dude. I'm so silly, dude. I'm like, I don't know what my problem is. I don't notice these things.
Come into it
It's probably right in your face, too.
Oceanic Odyssey will teach you all about
Maybe I did notice it. I don't know. Maybe I just like glazed over it because I was so focused on everything else.
It's as blue as me. I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
The diving gear does make sense, though. It makes it so they don't have to add an oxygen bar. And it makes sense because there would be diving equipment for maintenance people and whatever to maintain Finley's tank. Okay, let's look around this area, dude. Yeah, I got nothing. Alright, no, I'm just fine. I I mean, she's in a forest area, you know, just like Molly. It's actually, you know what it is? It's Rambleberry Woods, isn't it? This is Rambleberry Woods. There'll be gas in the water pipes. The water pipes were great. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we do see... Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought we do see other fish and stuff for that trailer, right? So, it's possible. That's what this is. That's all that this is, right? Is Rambleberry Woods. I'm comparing it to the arcade game. It looks like Rambleberry Woods to me. And if it's Rambleberry Woods, and we're screwed. We know nothing about her attraction. Is that Cloudy Cove back there? I don't know. Those are clouds. Or are those just destroy marks? Those are just destroy marks. I'm totally losing my mind. Oh, then there's that. That's great. Yeah, this is just Rambleberry Woods, isn't it? She got ripped in half. You know what's everyone's theory about what happened behind the park? Look, oh, here goes this. No, he doesn't. He doesn't hurt Lloyd. Yeah, Salem might be gone. Salem might be cooked. You want to know why we get no Salem content? This is why. She's gone. She's out of here. This is why we get no Salem content. That's why. What do you think happened to the park, though? Like, you think it's the classic, you know, corporate, like, oh, we ran out of money, so, you know, we're running out of money, scary monsters. You know, we're basically going to scientifically genetic these monsters, and they took over the park. Or because I was talking about this on part 150, but that wasn't a live stream, it was a YouTube video, so like there was no real interaction, you know. But I was going over theories of like what happened to the park. Oh, dude, I should have brought something in here because we should look at those theories again. But yeah, and those theories were kind of cool, like the main theories that you find on the wiki. But there was a couple in there. I'm just like, oh, no way, I don't believe that. The whole Here It's Lloyd thing might not be because of Rambly, but maybe Isaac Indigo. Could it be? You think Salem is emo? Yeah, that's a safe bet. That's a safe bet. It does seem odd, but I mean at the same time.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that comment.
Oh, Molly also spies on you right
I
here.
am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydfoot L. Lion, actor extraordinaire.
Great act, Lloyd.
Of course.
I don't really know what I actually think happened, you know? You know, that is another thing to talk about too, is the critter cuff playing with Lloyd like that. Because it doesn't play with Molly like that.
So where do you want to go?
But at the same time, so if it goes off every time Lloyd gets close to you, when he jumped at you, even though the boxes fell on him, right? The boxes stopped him the first time he jumps at you. When Lloyd jumps at you, though, it doesn't go off at all. Like, the boxes stop him, sure, but with him being that close, you think the critter cuff would have still gone off back then. Now, that could just be for gameplay. You know what I mean? It could just be for gameplay. But I'm wondering if it goes off specifically when Lloyd's close to you, or if someone else was watching, because we and Pikmin were talking about this, where, I think it was Pikmin, where basically Rambly says, hey buddy, I don't have any eyes behind the stage. But you go behind the stage and all these cameras are watching you. These cameras are just watching you. So that either means, one, Rambley's a liar. You know, for whatever reason he's lying to you about that. Or two, somebody else is watching you besides just Rambley. What do you think of that one? Someone else watching besides just Rambley. That's an interesting one, right? Maybe Isaac Indigo's somehow alive. You know, that's a possibility.
Over here.
That is a possibility. Two. Here's two people. I think so too. I don't know. I mean, Rambley could be a bad guy in the sense of like him being the best freaking like bad guy ever, but I don't see it. You know, like being like the super no one expected it type thing. Maybe he's not the only AI at the park. Makes a lot of sense too, because why would a company like this stop at one AI? I know Rambley stole the show, but that doesn't mean anything. Hold on, here's the moment everybody's all been waiting for. Please, please, everyone, not leave after this. I know this is the climax of the story here, but I'd like to keep everyone a little bit longer. Here goes the climax of the playthrough right here. There goes the cat. Everybody's favorite, the cat. We'll do it twice. Or I thought we'd do it twice. There we go. Rambley's using reverse psychometry. Cats! Yeah, I know the cat. You didn't know the cat was there? Oh, man, you're missing out. The cat's awesome. Why am I tripping? I already got that. You're missing out. The cat is awesome. Yeah, no, that would be like true, like Rambley, like if he is playing you in some way or form. I mean, he might even be lying to you, but not be a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, he might not be a bad guy at all, but he could have still lied about that for whatever reason. That's a possibility. Because every other time with the camera, he's looking at you. And you know he's looking at you through the camera. Because in that room where he's in there pouring his heart out to you, you see a camera in the corner staring down at you while he's talking, you know? Yeah, the cat is the best. There goes the cat again. Now that is the best Rambley being evil theory I've seen. Or the best reasons for him being evil I've seen. That makes a lot of sense. Because of how childlike and like quirky his personality is and stuff. I could almost see that. Like him being a bad guy without meaning to, just because it's all about, you know, him. Because as much as I love Rambley, and I do love Rambley, my man does have a little ego. You know, I do love him a lot, but he is very full of himself for sure. Oh, are we still good? I saw the stream lag for a second.
This here is an information kiosk. If there's anything around the park you want to ask me about, just stop by here and I'll ramble on about it.
I think we're still good. It looks good again. Okay. It looks good again. I don't know what happened there. Maybe that was just on my end, the part that I'm watching from. But yeah. That makes the most sense. My favorite collectible? Okay. Oh, whoops. You know what? Remind me towards the end once we have it all. Once we have all the collectibles, we'll go over favorite collectibles. Don't let me forget. Dude, the Ferris wheel, please. Let's go on the freaking Ferris wheel. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to go on the Ferris wheel? Who doesn't want to be on this Ferris wheel right here? Bramley or Isaac hurt Lloyd in some way. I could believe that mentally or physically or whatever. I could get behind that. Now here's the next question I have. All right, I want you to think about this. So I've thought about this one a lot. Rambly and Lloyd's beef being fake. Like basically behind the scenes they're buddies. But for the show, they're like, they have this little beef with each other. Because their beef is basically sold. Like that whole music battle they're having where Rambly's singing and Lloyd's behind him. Like, it's actually a battle between the two. You know what I mean? And they're selling that for people. There's a poster for it. Even in the train ride, which is pre-recorded voice lines, Rambly and Lloyd are supposed to be kind of arguing or whatever. So, is the beef just staged? You know? That's something I've thought about a lot, too. It's almost like you're just clocking in for a job and you're just acting, you know? Lloyd is actor extraordinaire. He's an actor, you know what I mean? So that's, to me, that photo actually kind of supports it more so than fights it, because it kind of shows them getting along, you know, or like making a deal about something. Like almost like the beef is staged and that's kind of them behind the scenes, or that's them talking about getting that going. I don't know. But it shows them being friendly, right? So it's like, makes me think that behind the scenes they're actually all good. It's all just for the show. Like even on the train ride, Rambly's not being 100% cool with, like, he's not being 100% trusting of you yet. Rambly's just excited that you're at the park and he's like, yo, welcome to Indigo Park. And he's riding through the train ride like he would everyone else, you know? And for all we know, him cutting Lloyd off on the train is programmed. That might be how the train ride's supposed to be. He's just like, yeah, whatever, Lloyd. And he leaves Lloyd as Lloyd keeps talking, and like the parents would laugh or whatever at that. Even the kids. Now, of course, there's also the realization that Rambly is the only AI here, which means that all of his buddies are not even real. Rambly's the only real one. So basically he's just interacting with a bunch of fake stuff all the time, which is really sad when you think about it. Unless, you know, the other AI theory stands up. Now, that makes sense too. The AI, under the impression that it's real, makes a lot of sense. Because Rambly is just AI. We gotta also remember that he is just AI. As lovable as he is just AI. He's my little AI, though. You know, I'm not gonna let nothing hurt him, but I'm just saying he's still AI. That is really sad when you think about that, though. Like, everyone else is gone. Like, they're not real. I mean, yeah, they have the mascots, but the mascots aren't really the characters. The mascots are almost just beasts, right? Salem could be an AI. Maybe Salem could be an AI. Dude, if Salem is another AI, I don't know how I'll feel about that. What would everybody else feel about that? I don't know if I'd like it or hate it. I don't know. I could see it playing out. I mean, if that were to happen, I could get behind it. Salem being AI. I don't know. I don't know what Salem's going to be. I feel like she's definitely not just going to be another mascot. She's not just going to be another mascot turned evil, you know. She'll be something else. I don't know if she'll be AI, but she'll be something else. Lloyd gave the contract not willingly. He was forced to give it to Rambly. Oh, yeah, the writing would be good enough to pull it off. 100%. You're right, yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. With how much effort they're putting into Chapter 2 and how much thought and how it's basically Unigisa's baby, you know? Yeah, they whatever they do, it's going to be great. I have no doubt about that. It was for the park. So are you saying, like, Lloyd was... You're basically saying Lloyd was forced to give up his main character identity and everything to Rambly, and it wasn't willingly. Is that kind of what you're getting at? Like how they had the Lloyd picture outside and it became a Rambly picture.
Hey, buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your Kritikov is not yet able to resuscitate you.
See, he says he can't even see us back there. So this means he can see us here, but not back there. Oh, dude, I hope she's not like Dog Day, dude. Rest in peace, Dog Day. That guy died terribly. Rest in peace, Dog Day. Her saving us would be kind of cool. She's definitely going to be something extra. Poppy Playtime's another game I wish I didn't watch. It's a game I wish that I had played first. But with all the breaks in between chapters, especially I think it was around the time 2020 was that happening too, right? Like, how could you not watch it? Or at least play it? Samuel Salem ringing it. Yeah, yeah. We'll play the piano. So going to Arlie. So Lloyd, you're saying Lloyd wouldn't give the contract willingly? I mean, maybe. In that photo, is he not happy though, like smiling? I mean, you could say that was forced too. I mean, that's fair. I mean, that could be. I mean, that's definitely a valid theory. There's a lot of evidence that points to that. Forced acting smile, yeah. And he is a good actor. He's actor extraordinaire. So do you kind of have the same, you share the same theory with Arlie? I don't know if I'm in the same boat or not. Like, I'm not out of the boat, okay? I'm not out of the boat on that. But I don't know if I'm necessarily on board either. The Salem AI. Oh, no way, dude. I don't need no break from Rambly. I'm all good. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, true. True, having another AI. That could be kind of cool, especially if they play it like we're with them together. Like Rambly finds out she's still there and he's like all happy or whatever. Or like you have to save. Maybe even you. What about instead of Salem saving you, what if you have to save Salem? What does anyone have to say about that? Yeah, I did listen to the Lloyd version of the Rambly review. You're right. There is a lot of the lore about that stuff in there. Because it was disguised basically as an April Fool's joke, but it's really not. Like, there's actually lore in there. I should listen to that again, actually. Either way, it could work, yeah. I just think that'd be kind of cool. Like, that feels so cool. Like, Salem's in danger, and, like, Rambly's like, dude, we gotta save her. And you're like, oh, shit. And you're all running to save her real quick, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Dude, I'm so excited for her just because you don't know anything about her. Like, it's such a mystery. It could go any way. Like, we could literally sit here all day and just talk about the possibilities of Salem, and it would just be endless. It's endless. With everyone else, it's not endless. Everyone else, like, there's a limit to how far the theories could realistically go. With Salem, it's like, it's close to endless, okay? Yeah, we could get pretty ridiculous, but it's close to endless, you know? There's Molly. Oh, what? Where'd she? What? She said, "Hey, buddy." Where'd she go? She said the "Hey, buddy." Okay, normally she says, "Hey, buddy," and you turn around and she's standing right there. I don't know what the heck just happened. But also, if you don't turn around and you just come through the door and go this way, she's also standing there. So Molly's gone, I guess. I swear it happens. If you don't believe me, you can check all other 199 episodes. Pretty much, she's always there. That's like the first time she's never not been there. To this day, we're still discovering like weird glitches and like changes and stuff. I do like that. Salem, dude, I have not seen that theory video. Theory video where Salem might be protecting a child. She gone. Yeah, Molly gone, dude. Her head got cut off. Oh, Molly. Yes. So what about the whole? I know it's old news at this point, but we've never gotten to talk about it. What about the whole like Lloyd? Everyone's saying it's Lloyd. But I don't think we actually know if it's Lloyd. Maybe we do. Dragging away Molly's body. What's up with that? When her head comes off and Lloyd's just like pulling her body away. What's going on with that? I've heard some people say Molly's coming back to life. Settle down, Lloyd. Oh, by the way, here's all these cameras. Cats eat birds. That's a good enough answer for me, dude. That makes sense to me. These cameras are watching us, but Rambley says he can't see us, so either Rambley's full of it or someone else is watching. You didn't know that happened? That does happen. Pretty much every episode in the 190s was pretty lame. I'm not going to lie. I was really quiet most of the time. But check out any of those episodes, or almost any episode I do, especially later on, and I turn back and I point her out. Or I just look at her. I don't know why. I just started doing that. Most of the time, like in the early days, I didn't even look at her. I would just run through this, and then when I would leave, she'd be there. But like recently, I started like running, and then I do this. I've even done tests, like walking backwards, like how far I can get without looking at her to see if I can walk into her. And there's an invisible wall that shows up like about right here to where you can't get back to her. Maybe Salem's watching us is actually not the worst theory. I don't know if I'm on board with it, but it's not the worst theory. I could see it. I could see it being a thing. I heard Isaac Indigo earlier. Now I'm hearing Salem. I mean, they could both be things. I heard someone a while back say, it was a comment on one of my videos, say an evil version of Rambley is watching us, maybe. I don't know about that one. But you never know. An evil version of Rambley would easily explain so many things, but it's also kind of, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't like that. Would anyone like that, like an evil Rambley too? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could like it. It could be cool. It could be like one of the best villains ever, but yeah, you don't like the evil Rambley either? I don't like the evil Rambley. Like the second evil Rambley. It's just, I don't know, like even as a kid, like when I'd watch shows or whatever, and there'd be like those episodes where there's like an evil twin, and like the evil twin would ruin like the normal guy's name or whatever by doing dumb things. Like, I always hated that. I never liked it. I mean, like we said earlier, I'm sure that whatever they do, they're going to do it right. So I'm sure they could sell that too. And you're not going to please everyone, you know what I mean? As long as it's a good story and things are going the way they're supposed to be going, you know, you're doing it right. Yeah, I think most of us wouldn't like that. I kind of hope most of us wouldn't like that. Oh, where'd my flashlight go? I can't get it back out. There we go. Jeez. Oh, there's a theory right here. Hold on. Secret of the Mimic, yeah. So I could get behind that in the sense of if Lloyd happens to be an AI, because as of right now there is no Lloyd AI. At least I don't think so, unless I'm totally missing something. By the way, I will throw in real quick, the Secret of the Mimic is awesome. Oh, you meant to type Rambly? Rambly has 2 personalities from 2 people. You know what? Okay. I can almost get on board with that. Because you know what? He does, like, freak out sometimes. Especially when you show him the retro Lloyd. He just has a meltdown. It's like, dude, relax. Rambly's a prototype. Yeah, I've heard Rambly being a prototype like that. I've also heard people saying Isaac Indigo's inside of Rambly. Like it's Isaac Indigo's brain and Rambly, he's also playing the character. I don't like that theory either. If it is what it is, you know? Yeah, he did. He called Lloyd a mistake, yeah. Give this mistake to a child and he'll cry. There's that. That's your favorite part. There is that. Like, he mimics multiple personalities. Because, yeah, AI learns from human. AI learns rage. AI learns how 2 people who aren't supposed to like each other, you know, Rambly and Lloyd being staged maybe. 2 people that don't like each other, how they talk about each other, you know? I've heard that before too. Lloyd being harder to control than like a raccoon, for example. Or maybe there's not even a mutant raccoon. No, there is. There has to be a mutant raccoon because when you play that head, the Rambly head audio, they flat out said like, yeah, the new mascots are here and we just got the raccoon costume. So if there wasn't a mutant raccoon, then there would be no reason for them to get rid of the Rambly costume, or why they wouldn't dress up as Rambly still. So yeah, I guess there does have to be a mutant Rambly walking around, which that could also be the one that hurts Lloyd. And I guess that is kind of the evil Rambly, but that's like an evil Rambly done okay, you know. I keep putting the flashlight away. Oh, by the way, there's the gold or bronze Lloyd statue that was presumably replaced out front. Look at this mysterious person watching us. And in here. Oceanic Odyssey. Yeah, I've looked around for clues to like other things and stuff here. It's kind of a lot of the same stuff. Except this. What's that? What is that? Yo, that flashlight does not help. What is that? Anyone know what that one is? The So magazine right here next to the bird up. What's that one? What did that? What did that? True. I mean, that goes along with the whole theory, yeah. Conditioned to mimic the hate, yeah, him just mimicking everything. I hate that though, only because, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, because it does make a lot of sense. It just takes away from a lot of like the personality of Rambly. Like, it forces you to remember that he is just a robot. He is just AI. because he seems like you're real. He seems like such a cool like friend, you know. He's even like, oh, you want to help me restore the park, and he's so happy, you know. He's like, he seems like your buddy, you know. Genetically mutated grass. I've noticed that. I've noticed that too, actually. Yeah, she's not even there. She's gone. Okay. I wonder if it's because I stayed in that room for so long. Unless I already did it earlier without noticing. I don't think I did, though. Dude, I've never actually stopped to look up there. There's nothing up there, but... That is kind of crazy how Rambley's just like AI. What he has, most people at least having all these emotions for him and everything. I mean, he's doing what his job would be, you know, to capture the hearts of customers. But it shows such a human. I mean, okay, yeah, he's a raccoon, okay, but personality, okay. It shows such a good such a personality when he's like almost begging you to help him rebuild the park. Like, would you be willing to help me rebuild the park? You know, like, he has such a, like, there's just such personality in that guy. By the way, these also respawn. Even though you already pick them up once, they respawn again. I'm not going to pick them up twice. But, like, that one right there, the Rambley Cup, I got it. Oh, I got some stuff to read, too. Hold up one sec. Look, the Rambley Cup right there. Oh, whoops. I always press escape. Part animal, part human. I don't know if I get behind that one. It could be a cool concept because then they're gonna have like some sort of personalities or some sort of, you know, backstory of like who they were or what they were before, you know. Being part animal and part human. What the heck? I see the Ferris wheel through here. Hello, Ferris wheel. Hey, what's up, Kermit? Welcome aboard.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races?
It's a Dogman hybrid.
It's a great warm-up before we get into
Yeah?
the bigger rides. Just take it up at Molly's landing pad.
You know what I always thought would be cool? Is if there was a Molly, like if Molly would be like, there was a scene where she's staring at you up on that roof right up there. I'm pointing like you can see what I'm pointing at. I'm a clown, dude. But yeah, right there, like right on top of the blue building. Like where the plane is or whatever, you can just see her peeking. I always thought for the longest time that she was definitely up here and I was just missing it, but I'm fairly certain at this point she's not. I would have caught it by now. The new Coyote character, Scurf. You talking about Scurf? Scurf's a coyote, right? He looks like a coyote. The pirate guy. Yeah, that one. I mean, from what we know about him, because I know there's not a whole lot on him, yeah, I like him so far. I mean, it's a pretty standard villain. I like it. I like his design. I like it. This isn't like as weird as it sounds. I like his voice. I like the character so far. Yes, I do like him so far. Oh, and you know what? Yo, we got to talk about that. Molly Ahoy. Those characters, we're definitely seeing them in Oceanic Odyssey. We have to be. They're like on a ship, and Oceanic Odyssey's like on the ocean, you know? That's where they would be. We're definitely going to see something of her crew there. I don't know if we'll see actual animals of them, but we're definitely going to see characters of them. You know, maybe another ride that shows other characters and stuff. Rebuild Molly. So yeah, that's something I was trying to get at. Is do you think Molly's going to come back? A lot of people think Molly's going to come back because they're like, there's no way they just killed her off that fast. You know, a lot of people think Molly's going to come back. I have mixed feelings about it. She did? Yeah, you think she did? Yeah, I kind of think she did too. But you know what? I do wonder if there's going to be another rendition of Molly or something. Like maybe not this Molly or a different mascot or something, but maybe like you know how we were talking about the AI earlier, like the AI Molly. Exactly, her head was chopped off. Yeah, I think that mascot Molly's gone. I do. But you know, these guys were talking earlier about AI, like the other characters possibly having their own AI or whatever. Like I could see her coming back in that form. She's just become such a loved character that they don't have to bring back the evil mascot, but like just having more stuff on her is almost a must, right? Yeah, I think they want a different villain for each chapter too. It's going to be like a normal game where you go through and you take out the villains one at a time. You know, we took out Molly in chapter 1. We're going to probably take out Finley in chapter 2. Maybe Lloyd in chapter 3, you know. So, you know, we talked about this one time. Me and I think Pikmin again, actually. We talked about this. We were in one of the comment sections of one of my videos because I mentioned that, like, what if there's just multiple Mollys everywhere? Like, just tons of Mollys. Like, man, I don't want there to be a ton of Mollys, though. I really don't. Yeah, we didn't take her out, but you know what? We're a team, you know what I mean? Us and Rambly, we're a team. So we all take the credit. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do either, but they got to do something with her, right? Yeah, no, we didn't do anything. I do kind of hope that we get to do something to the next villain. Like that, Ed's not just helpless the whole time, you know? I mean, he's not necessarily helpless. I mean, the dude can run like a freaking athlete. The chain fell down today. I still love how that chain is physics. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's not. I do like that a lot. I remember Iniki's talking about this room. Like, man, we just did nothing with this room. But this room is cool still. Like the plane in the air. Oh, we were just talking about Ramley being the bad guy. What do you think? You think he's going to be? Most of us in here don't. I definitely don't. I think everyone knows where I stand on that. I tell the Molly animatronic every episode, like, no. He's not the bad guy. I don't think he's the bad guy. Okay, I get that these are stock photos, by the way, and maybe I'm just hungry, but does anyone else actually think these look good? Because, dude, this looks good, dude. Come on, man. Look at that burger. Come on, no. Can't tell me that doesn't look good. Can I throw him? Nah, dude, I can't do my dude like that. No way. I can't throw him under the bus. We're in this together. Yeah, the food is awesome. Yeah, now I'm hungry. I got freaking... You know what I got out there? I got a TV dinner out there, dude, man. Okay, none of that. TV dinners are still good, though. I mean, that's an unpopular opinion, I know, but I like TV dinners. They're cheap. This Molly picture right here. Dude, I have not been to Disneyland since I was like 6, so I don't remember much of any of it, man. I really do want to go to Disneyland again. I really do. Especially learning that Disneyland was such an inspiration for this game and everything behind it. It's like when Five Nights at Freddy's came out and everybody wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese again. Like, that's how it is like right now with me for Disneyland with this game. I like how this mall is like perfectly positioned too, so when you're done with the arcade, she's just right there. Look at this little poster right here. Let's play the arcade. I bet the food's amazing. I hope it's amazing. It's super expensive, right? Probably not as expensive as the fair, though. The state fair is crazy. Yes, exactly, yes. Is it an attraction in itself? Is it that good? There's no way it's that good. Is it really that good? Like, you're selling me on going right now. I don't have the money to go, but, you know, if I did. There's no way, man. Yo, let me tell you about the fair food, okay? The fair food was good, but they can't justify the prices of this state fair food. Rambleberries? Like raspberries. Like really sweet raspberries. That's what I think. I think they're like really sweet raspberries. Man. If that's true, dude, yeah, I gotta try that. But anyway, man, this fair food, okay. We ordered fries from the fair, right? Fries, just chili cheese fries. Little tiny thing of fries, right? It wasn't actually that tiny, it was decently sized. And I heard the guy, I thought he said 13 bucks, right? And I was like, all right, even like at that price, I was like, man, that's kind of a lot for fries, right? But whatever, you know, it's a state fair. This dude said $30. The fries were 30 bucks. 30. Is it just me or is that kind of crazy? That's kind of crazy, right? Even for the fair. The gray stuff? Oh man, dude, see, I gotta learn about, I don't even know what that is, man. Oh, this is the ending right here. Yeah, dude, $30 for French fries. The state fair was tripping, man. Like what? I don't care how much chili they got on them. $30? No. Unless the bowl's like huge, but it wasn't. It was like a normal serving. Yeah, that is crazy, right? Did they have ketchup? I don't remember. I didn't eat ketchup with it because it had a ton of chili and cheese, so that was flavoring enough for me. Yeah, $30 is crazy. I don't care if it's the whole state fair is a scam. You gotta pay like crazy to park, and then you get a bunch of people renting out their parking lot, like their parking spaces for you for like a slightly cheaper price. And then like you get there, and half the time the fair is just like, it's just like, I don't know. It's good, don't get me wrong, the fair is cool, but everything's super expensive. Everyone there is super shady, dude. It's like the fair is just, it's fun. I mean, it's an experience you got to experience. But it's just, yeah, it's so much money. It is so much money. Luckily, I was living at home back then. So, like, I was still living with my mom and dad, so I had a ton of money. So I was like, I didn't care, but man. Oh no, I meant when I'll play Indigo Park. I meant I was gonna start playing Indigo Park in a couple minutes. No, the stream is supposed to be for an hour or two at least. Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. I just wanted to wait a couple minutes for some people to drop in. Oh, dude, come on, man. Fried chicken's amazing, man. That's exactly what I'll probably get, too. I know, Arlie, you gotta go to bed, don't you? Woohoo! That's definitely what I'll eat. I will eat that fried chicken, man. Oh man, yeah, you're good. You got so much time. You go to sleep at 12 a.m., man. That's almost when I wake up. I'll be waking up at 1. A little afternoon nap then. Yo, where'd Molly go? Oh. Check it out, I found another glitch. What do you think of that one? I like that one. I'm just go over here. They were cheap. Oh, dude, they were cheap too. Dude, yeah, I love fried chicken, and I'm not hard to please with fried chicken. Heck, I even like KFC, dude. I mean, so I'm sure I'll love that one. She won't get herself. I'm pretty sure this happened once before. I'm not entirely sure, but no, it did. It happened once before. So I could just sit here listening to the music. What does everybody think about this? Like the whole, you know, you're in 2D here, but the background's all 3D. I thought that was kind of neat. I know it's not the first game to do it, but still, you don't see it a lot. Yes, I do think the game has clues, that specifically that one, the one where Molly's in a cage. I do wonder about that, and you know what? I screwed up. I'm sorry for not checking that out. I probably should have checked that out. I know, I love this style too. But yeah, why would Molly be in a cage? Why does everybody think Molly's in a cage down here? Oh yeah, I can fight Molly. I just gotta do this. There you go, she'll be back now. Hey, no damage. For once, I'm saying no damage and it's not ironic, it's actually true. No way, dude. God. So even they know that their food is where it's at. Golly. Yeah, I'll try that food for sure. Well, when I go there. It's going to be a little while. That is cool. Maybe it points to the real Molly being stuck in a cage and the one you fight is fake. That is cool. I like that. That makes sense because the actual Molly is who has fans. Who's a fan of the evil Molly? Like actually, like no one, right? People are fans of actual Molly. Well, I'm actually gonna go through this part this time. People are fans of actual Molly, so that's a good way to bring her back. Us actually having to save Molly from whatever cage she's in. Let's go. Oh, that makes sense. Just like here at Indigo Park, I'm sure how all the food is shaped like Rambly. Or a lot of it is. There she goes. The myth, the legend. Does this part get anybody right here? Did it get anybody the first time? This part right here? Hold on. This part? I didn't trigger the jump scare yet. I'm just staring at her. That's a lot of blood dripping from her mouth, by the way. A magic wand? Or do you mean to put band? Can I push her? No, I wish. No, she just runs off like that. She's gonna get her free haircut soon, though. Hook her up with a free haircut. Rambly's a pretty good barber, so. You know. Nice clean cut. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that the magic band can't resuscitate you, though. Neither can the critter cuff yet, but it's going to. Triangle. Did anyone else get, like, I mean, it's kind of almost dumb to say it because it's like, oh, it's obvious. But the playrooms vibes from, like, the back rooms from this, like the back rooms play areas, like, I know it's obvious, but still, like, it's what it reminds me of. Where does it come from? Where does the blood come from? That's a good question. Yeah, because nothing points in any direction. Nothing points in any direction at all. So yeah, I kind of wonder. Huh. Maybe just a random animal or some dude. Probably no one important. Probably no one important to the story. Probably. Hopefully not. Oh, there she goes again. That one almost got me because I forgot it happened. It's almost time for this chase scene. All right. Anybody have any words before we get chased by Molly? There's a delay. I can see the delay on the stream right here, but it's okay. Oh, dude, the sun and moon. Dude, I want to replay Security Breach. I'm going to replay Security Breach for sure. I really want to replay Security Breach. Stretch my legs out. I'll stretch them out right here. I was standing and running and doing all sorts of stuff all day today at work. I'm chilling right now. But yeah, how long have we been here, by the way? Has it been only an hour? Or? Dude, the new Mimic game was awesome. I didn't get to play it, but I watched it. I watched 8-Bit Ryan. Dude, that Mimic game was awesome, man. An hour? Okay. Drink some, yeah. Drink some water, yeah. Yeah, I'm all out of cola. All right, let's get the chase scene. All right, Molly's haircut time. Let's get that going. There's not a lot of the game left though. Oh, it's a short game. It's okay. Secret of the Mimic was great. Disney dollars. You think there's Rambly bucks? Indigo bucks? Should we get jump scared? Let's get jump scared. Let's get jump scared. What do you think of that jump scare, honestly? What's your rating for that jump scare? What the heck did you just say to me? Anyway, I really like the death screen, though. I do like the death screen. I like how it like shows the you got by Molly McCaw. Like it shows like the fan, or not fan art, the art of her. I like that. I do like the screen a lot. Pikmin! What's up? .5 out of 10 Rambleberries. Okay, that's fair. It's fair. The art, what? Dude, you're right. The art was different. Holy crap. Dude, you're right. The art was different, wasn't it? A little rough, but that's fair. That's fair. It is a little rough. She's very unforgiving. It is a very unforgiving chase. If you mess up like at all, you're done. It is a very unforgiving chase. They did change it a while ago. I remembered, like, yeah, now that that got brought up, I remember it. Because before, I don't remember if I played this series before or after the art changed. I can't remember that. Because I don't remember if it changed before, with, or after the Railway change. But I do remember seeing it differently. Because, like, yeah, it was like... There was, I don't know if there's anything dripping from her mouth, but she was just kind of like looking down at the camera like all side-eyed, right? You got stuck on the, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to get stuck, and then it's an unforgiving chase for sure. But I mean, I think that's kind of on purpose, right? Because I think that they want you to experience that death at least once. At least once they want you to die so that, they can show off their death screen. It does incorporate platforming. I like that as well. Now, how about you? What would you rate the jump scare? Out of 10, what would you rate it? Kermit rated it 4.5 out of 10 Rambleberries. So Rambleberries is our ranking. The Batman death screen. Yeah. Oh, do I remember those? Are you talking about the Arkham series death screens? I remember those. If that's the one you're talking about. I freaking loved those. If those are the ones you're talking about, I love those. Like, because the character actually walks up and like says something smart. Yeah, I like those ones. Those ones are cool. I'm gonna rate the jump scare. Honestly, yeah, 5 or 6 out of 10. Rambleberries is fair. But the death screen's close to a 10 for me. I love the death screen. Yeah, Molly looks a little weird up close. You know what? That's true. The actual animation when she jumps on you and she's moving around all crazy, I'll bump it up to about a 6 or 7 instead of 5 or 6, 6 or 7, because the animation is cool. Yes, 10 out of 10 art. Yes, the art is awesome. More of a boss fight? Yo, I wonder if we're going to get a boss fight with Molly or not in the Chapter 1 remake. Because I remember he does want to remake Chapter 1. He might keep it a chase all the way, because this chase is pretty nice. But it would be kind of cool if we got chased and cornered, and then like she's running at you, and Ed like looks around and sees like this, I don't know, like this pipe or something. And like you have to run and like kind of smack her and then back up, and it's like this whole thing, or you got to press buttons, or how boss fights are. But like something, It would have been kind of cool to have to actually fight her. Yeah, that's a good point too. The running animation is very goofy. I remember like running backwards a few times, and yeah, just watching her. She's goofy, yeah. She punishes you for watching her though. She speeds up. Yeah, now we know where the blood came from, true. Okay, so I do want to talk about that. When Chapter 2 is out, do we plan on playing Chapter 2 every day till Chapter 3 comes out? We are for sure going to play it once, blind. It'll be blind, It's going to be a blind playthrough, and we're going to play it. I'm not going to promise that. To be honest, I don't think I will. Okay? Yeah, I don't think I will. I've already heard earlier, someone told me it's going to be 2 hours long. Like, there's no way, man. I mean, you can already see if you pay attention to like some of the videos in between, like, because every 50 episodes is like a fun episode, right? You can tell. Yeah, Pikmin, you're right. You can tell, you can see the burnout in me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely burnt out, but I still like the game and I still love the community, and I have a lot of fun every 50 episodes. A lot of the reason for this challenge was just for how fun it was, like just do something, and it was to force myself to be consistent with something, you know. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time, and there are days where I'm like, oh, I gotta play it today, and like I didn't have the time, but I force it, you know. Imagine if I had a day like that with a 2-hour game. There's just no way. Heck, even for someone who like didn't have a job or responsibilities, like even if you're someone who has nothing to do all day, that's still a lot of your day gone. You know what I mean? So imagine when you are busy. Amazing speedrun tactics. I mean, that's fair too. But no, I'm definitely going to play it at least once. We might play it more than once, but I'm not going to play it every day. I'm going to probably just say that now. I'm over here acting like it's a possibility. It's probably not a possibility. I probably won't play it every day. This is probably a one and done thing. But that doesn't mean I'm done making Indigo Park content either. I mean, as I go on to other things with the channel, I'm not going to forget that Indigo Park is what made this channel. I'm not going to forget that Rambly was a big part of the startup, you know. That won't be forgotten at all. Of one of the mascots? So do you mean in the sense of like the actual character, like the personalities behind each character, or do you just mean the monster? I'm guessing you just mean the monster, right? Chapter 2 every week is possible, but it's also not a very like intriguing challenge, you know? Oh, the characters, not the monsters? I should just rank the characters. How about I just rank the characters? Scurv? Do we have to rank Scurv too? I don't know enough about him, dude. Chapter 2 every month. Chapter 2 every year. I just like playing Chapter 2 every 10 years. Are we putting Scurv in? What about the birds, like Molly's crew? What's their names? Do we know their names? I think we do. We do know their names, right? Yeah, see the other 3 pilots? I don't know. Yeah, Pikmin loves Scurv. If Scurv, dude, I don't know enough about Scurv to put him in the list. Tiki, Chip, Pip, and Tiki. So many of them are unknown. How about we rank just the 5 we know for now? Or we could throw Scurv in. If you want to throw Scurv in, we can throw Scurv in. I don't know anything about the sidekicks. I know nothing about the crew. Except for like they were kind of cool. I did like them in the, you know, the Molly Ahoy thing. Pirates are cool, and that's all you need to know. Fair enough. Fair enough. But are they cooler than Rambly? No. Rank them all together. Okay. So let me see. So we got... So obviously, this isn't the order. I'm just listing off the characters, making sure I have everybody. So we got Rambly, Molly, Lloyd, Salem, Finley, the crew, and then Scurv. So 7 altogether. Is that what we're rolling with for this little rank thing? Just 7, right? Or did I miss somebody? I'm not going to throw Isaac Indigo in. Okay, that's all. Okay. Imagine we throw Isaac Indigo in. Okay. So Rambly's number 1 from the top. Love Rambly. Rambly. I think I said Salem, right? If I didn't say Salem, slap me. What about the cactus? The cat, dude. I do talk about the cacti a lot. I talk about the cacti a lot. I do talk about the cacti a lot. Not the bubbles, not the sun. The bubbles in the sun. What about the stairs? Rank the stairs. No, okay. So Rambley's number one from the get-go. Anyone who knows me knows I love Rambley. He's the whole reason I started this challenge. I love Rambley. Rambley's the man. That's my favorite. I know he's like the main character, and it's kind of lame for that, but I don't care. He's my favorite. And the Dead Seagull's S tier for sure. I know exactly the one you're talking about. Rambley's number one for sure. Now, the rest of them are going to be tough, okay? The rest of them are tough. So Rambley's number one. Don't forget your flashlight. Yeah, true. Flashlight's S tier. We'd be nowhere without the flashlight. Without the flashlight, we'd be nothing. In fact, I think all those are S tier. The cactus, the sun is F tier. Forget the sun. The bubbles are S tier. The bubbles are B tier. The cacti are... Yeah, I'm going to do it in tiers. Even though we don't have a tier list, I don't care. I'm going to do it in tiers. I'm going to do it in tiers. So, Rambley's S tier. I don't want to hear it. Rambley's S tier. The flashlight's S tier. I'm just going to rank everything you throw at me. Screw it, dude. Let's do it. So, Rambley's S tier. Salem, we don't know enough about her. Or at least I don't. So, I'm going to put her right now. I like her so far. So, I'm going to put her... For now, I'll put her up at A tier. I'm going to put Lloyd at A as well. I like Lloyd a lot. I actually like Lloyd. Lloyd is second for sure. My critter cuff for sure. That is that's got to be at least B or A, right? The cat Ed. This is so goofy. Okay, you know what? There's my second favorite actually is Lloyd. I like Lloyd a lot. I think Rambley, Lloyd. Okay, Rambley, Lloyd. From what we know and from what I can guess she's going to be like, probably Salem. Probably Scurv. Scurv's pretty cool. Then after Scurv, we'll put... After Scurv, we'll put Molly. And then we'll put the pirate crew and then Finley. I'm sorry for all the Finley fans, dude, because I know a lot of people love Finley, and I actually like Finley too, but he's just not my favorite. He's not my favorite. I don't know why. I just like out of everyone we see, like Rambley, Lloyd, Molly, I just like them all better than Finley. It doesn't mean I dislike Finley, but I like them all better. Okay, you know what? We're gonna up Finley. Finley's gonna be above the pirate crew. We'll move those two around. Oh yeah, I definitely believe Lloyd was the original mascot for sure. Yes, I believe that. Because of the poster and because of the statue and because of everything, like everything behind it, I believe that. Okay, the cat is S tier, Ed is S tier, the Dead Seagull's F tier, dead. The sun's F tier, the bubbles are getting moved to D tier, the cacti are C tier, the flashlight's S tier, the critter cuff's A tier. Eeyore's S tier. He does remind me of Eeyore. Really, he does. He sounds just like Eeyore, doesn't he? What other goofy characters did I miss up here? Not one yet? Okay. Did I rank Ed? Ed's S tier. Without Ed, we wouldn't be playing the game. I feel bad for the Dead Seagull. The only reason it's F tier is because it's dead. The propellers in the landing pad are D tier. 100% D tier. This netting right here, I'm going to call it now. The netting's F tier. It's stopping me from escaping effectively. The netting's F tier. The trampolines are A tier for sure. Propellers in the landing pad. Hold on, I'll read that one in just a sec. Get through this real quick. The deed of the property to Rambly, that's actually reference stuff. Wait, what? That's a reference to an actual Disney ride? So is the bloodstain in the Salem area of the train ride? Are you saying something to a theory, or do you want me to rank that as a character? You want me to rank it as a character? It's got to be D tier, because this freaking splash zone right here, this shower right here is S tier. The park is freaking D tier. It needs to be fixed up bad.
To the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and. Okay. I can see in your facial tracking.
Wait, is that him giving the deed
Upset.
an actual reference to
Part of our policy here at Indigo
to that for real? I didn't know that one. The Molly animatronic is F tier because it's a liar.
years. Employees stop showing up. Guests too. The mascots are. I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park is falling into.
Rambly's scarf is also S tier.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Or his bandana.
But I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park?
Yes! Help you restore the park.
Your
Of course I
facial
will.
tracking data that you aren't opposed to this. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business.
Oh, that's sick, dude. I did not know that. How much did you miss? Well, we're ranking literally everything in the park into a tier list because that's just what we're doing. Original model Monster Finley. New model Monster Finley. Okay, original Monster Model Finley is going to be in C tier, and new is going to be... Screw it, we'll throw it in A tier. I'll give it A. What do you think? Do you guys like the new or the old model better?
Okay.
I like the new one
welcome
better.
To the crew, Rookie Wrangler.
But the old one kind of fits the park, but the new one makes more sense for being an actual monster because it's actually alive, you know?
Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler.
Cambly.
Uh-oh, that Rambley's Wrangler's room is only accessible by Royal Wranglers. Maybe one day you'll grow up.
Rank the rides at Indigo.
Enter it.
The train ride and then the propeller ride. So, or then Molly's landing pad. So the train ride is C tier because it's boring, but you need it to learn about the park. It's not boring the first couple times, but once you've done it as much as me, yeah, it's boring. And then for me, the spinny ride's F tier, dude, because I hate spinny rides. I don't like them, man. I get sick, dude. I'm a wuss. I lose my crap on spinny rides. For everyone else, I'm sure it's way up there, but man, for me, the new one is cool. Poodle plush is B tier. We're told to remind me about the collectibles. Yes, thank you. We will do that. The Ferris wheel. You know what? The Ferris wheel has got to be S tier. It's got to be. No, I'm going to say it now before anyone else does. The strange noises out here are F tier. They're scary. No, wait, they're D tier. Spin rides are everywhere. Yes, they are. Every fair, everything has them. Hey, that's one of the best excuses I've heard for missing stuff. Don't worry about it. That's all good. I'm gonna have this uploaded to the live section later, so you can always rank the chair. Which chair? Which one? Which chair do you want me to rank? Rank the Indigo merch. All of it is D tier because it's probably a scam. Oh, unless you mean the actual Indigo merch. If you mean the actual Indigo merch, S tier. If you mean the in-game Indigo merch, it's scam, F tier. I forgot that there's actual Indigo merch. I literally own 2 of them too. Okay, yeah, the real stuff is S tier. The real stuff is dope. I have the frickin' the little Rambly figure, and I have the makeshift Rambly plush, and I love them both. The real stuff is goated. The grass in that office that glows slightly after your flashlight goes off. That grass is... It was B tier, but it's A tier because it's radioactive. You know, the real stuff is goated. I love the real stuff. I love my makeshift Rambly, and I love the Rambly figurine. I love it. And I love the other stuff that I haven't gotten yet. I don't have any of the clothing, but I do have every single like Rambly thing. Besides the... I need to get the... I don't have the money for that, though, but I want to get the other... What's the other plush? U2s? No, it wasn't U2s. What was it? It was U2s, wasn't it? Is that what the other plush was? A Rambly plush, a Molly plush, a few shirts, and the Raction figure. Yeah, I have the Raction figure, and I have the makeshift Rambly plush, which is the first Rambly plush. But there was the second one that came out with the Molly plush. I think that one's U2's, right? Yeah, U2's plushes. U2's plushies, yeah. Yeah, I have the makeshift one. If you haven't seen the makeshift one, I can go get it real quick. I'll get it like towards the end. I'm going to end stream in like 10 or 15 minutes here anyway, probably. Yeah, they were limited. I know they were. I hated that. I mean, it makes sense. They have to be, but yeah, I missed it. I also missed the makeshift one. Oh, you have the makeshift? That's cool. You know what it is then. Okay. That's the question we got to ask. Do you prefer the makeshift or the U2's plushie? I don't have the U2's plushie, but from what I've seen, I think the makeshift, I like the makeshift one. I'm just gonna, maybe I'm biased because that's the one I have, but I actually chose that one because I was late for both of them, and me and my girl bought one late. And so we were deciding which one we wanted, and we both chose the makeshift one. I like the makeshift one. I haven't forgotten about the collectibles. I know Pikmin's looking for something else to rate. You want me to rate the pallet jack? It is more fluffy, isn't it? It does look like it looks like the old in-game plushie. You remember the old one before they got updated? Like how now they look like this little guy. Their arms all out and stuff. Remember the old one where he's like all sitting there with his arms in his lap? It looks like the old one a lot. Should I go in there? Why why are we not in there? What collectible did I miss? Let's see which collectible I missed. What did I miss? Who knows what I missed? What I miss? Yeah? Okay, the pallet jack is S tier. I know that's not what you were saying, but still, it's fine. U2's one looks like the new game. It does, doesn't it? The Rambly head. Did I miss the Rambly head? The mask during the chase. I did. That is what I missed, is the Rambly head. Oh, I hate that. Because I wanted to listen to that call, too. I hate that I missed that. Does everyone know what the call says? I mean, I do. I've heard it a ton of times, but... Does everyone like familiar with the mask audio so we can still talk about that effectively? I screwed up. I was supposed to get that. I screwed up. Yeah, that's exactly the one I missed. The call's a reference too? Man, all these references. It makes sense, though. I know there's a lot of references. So I gotta rank these? Or I was supposed to say my favorite? I guess I'm gonna answer both if I do that, right? Alright, let's rank this stuff. Yep, that one. Yep, that's the audio I'm talking about. Alright, let's rank this stuff. Alright, any guesses on what my favorite one's gonna be? Any guesses? Rank them in a tier list. I can rank them in a tier list. I'll say my favorite, then I'll rank the rest in a tier list. I'll do that. Ears are S tier. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yellow Pop knows what's going on. Rambly plush is my favorite. All right, who would have guessed that? No one. I promise. No one would have possibly guessed that.
Congratulations! You found me! Don't I look adorable?
Doesn't he? Okay, let's go through this. Vintage Lloyd is S tier. I could actually get behind that. We could put Vintage Lloyd in S tier. I guess we'll start down here. Vintage Lloyd is S tier. Dude, your ears are not... I'm sorry, I can't put them in S. Oh, we should click them every time, right? Oh, we don't need to listen to Rambly's freak out now. We're going to start up here. So the Rambly head... The Rambly head, like, actually has a mascot. Dude, that's F tier. The Rambly head's F tier. Imagine having to wear that sweaty, like, thing on your head all day. Like, the rashes and all the, like... Anyone here worked as a mascot? I haven't, but if anyone has, I mean, I'm sure I'm not far off with it being sweaty and musky and just gross to wear. Playtime with Percy. Oh, the poodle, yeah. Do they have fans inside? What? No kidding. Is that real? Are you serious? Like that's a real thing? But not the Disney one. Well, if the Disney ones don't, then this one probably doesn't either. Because it's based off Disney, right? We gotta put the head at F tier. It's gotta be F, because even no matter what it has in it, you're not the only one. All your coworkers are wearing that too. You're just breathing all the air of them, you know? You gotta put that at F, right? Just for that reason alone. What about the poodle? Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah, a lot of people going through
Hey,
it.
buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found, or was it in the trash? No surprise, I guess, that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy. I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though.
Yeah, I believe that. Right there. Poodle plush. Poodle plush is A tier. Brambleberry.
Whoa, where'd you get that? Brambleberries are my favorite! Oh, if only I could jump out of the screen and take a big bite. Don't eat it! Maybe I'll be able to one day!
Brambleberry is S tier. Souvenir cup.
Ooh, that's a Rambly cup.
No, it's
Nothing
S
beats the
tier.
taste of fresh Rambleberry juice drunk directly out of my plastic, lifeless head.
Ramble cup is B tier though. We can put Rambly cup there. Souvenir cup is B tier. Raction figure, come on, S tier. Raction figure, S tier. Rambly, S tier. Right away. The only item that breaks reality, it really does. That's another reason it's S tier. It breaks reality. It makes no sense. This thing popped out of the Rambly Rush. How is that even possible? Do you think it's edible? Do you think Ed's gonna take a bite out of this?
Oh, I got this. I know the commercial by heart.
Oh look, there's the buffering. His eyes are buffering. I was talking about that earlier.
Edition Rambly the Raccoon Raction figure. Push him down and he jumps. Push him up and he doesn't. Only $19.99 at your favorite toy store.
There's that buffering I was talking about with the eyes earlier, like way earlier. Raction figures, S tier. Rambly's in it, S tier, automatically. The souvenir cup doesn't count, because all the characters can be a souvenir cup. Gold Rambly, it's Rambly, S tier.
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambly plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambly plush we just blasted.
Wasn't that also a reference to something? The Rambly plush? Was it in reference to the amiibos, right? Gold Rambly spray paint. Yeah, he's spray paint, but it's Rambly. Were they fighting over it with stray teeth and nails everywhere? Did you have to fight and lose teeth and nails to get that gold Mickey Mouse plush? Rambly stuff and made a figure of Rambly. That's cool. I have a 3D printed Rambly. I think it is the amiibo reference, right? I remember hearing about that. I have my coworker does 3D printing for a business, and I got a 3D printed Rambly like this big. It sits in my toolbox at work. I like it. The Mickey was on Amazon. I gotta bring that little Rambly home to show it to the camera one day. But I like it at work. I feel like I'll forget to bring it back. Or I'll break it or something. Where were we? We just did Golden Rambly, right? Molly. Dude, the Molly plush. Okay, if we actually stop to look at the design, the Molly plush is S tier. Like, look at the design. It's gotta be S tier, right?
Oh, a Molly plush. She's always been my best friend.
And she's Rambly's best
You know
friend.
she builds planes in her landing pad at the park? And then she crashes them. She's so talented.
And then she crashes them. Molly's a tire? I'm just kidding. I know, A tier. Molly's A tier? Because she's not Rambly. That's fair. Yeah, she's A tier. She's not Rambly. Anything that was S tier that's not Rambly, knock it down to A. And put the Rambly cup at A just because it has Rambly on it. Or S because it has Rambly on it. Yeah, good point. Good point. Finley's, where's Finley? Where are we going to put Finley?
Oh, you found my buddy Finley. You know, he's really shy. Like, too shy. Like, obnoxiously shy.
Molly's 8 years.
Gotta
It's
go
not
hard.
Rambly.
I hope you get to meet him someday.
We should put Finley, man. Finley's got to be like, I don't know, man. The plush design is cool, though. It's cool. Put him at B tier. How does that sound? B tier. B tier. Lloyd's A tier. You want A for Finley? I mean, I could get behind that. Like the whole original cast being up there, I could get behind that. Because it is cool looking. S. S again. S twice.
You found me. Don't I look adorable?
Triple S ranking. Oh, by the way, the anchor up here is it's B tier. Just in case anyone wants to ask, the mailbox is A.
Rambly ears. Those used to fly off the shelves. That pair's...
I forgot what I said Rambly ears were.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be at least one more mint condition
Like
set
C
up
or something?
somewhere. Like a yard sale.
Rank the trash can? Okay, I got you. That Lloyd is one of my favorites just for the U Lloyd. Yes. Yes, it's funny. I love doing that too. Alright, I'll rank the trash can real quick. Alright, let's see. I keep doing that. I keep pressing escape. I think I'm playing a game where you press escape a lot right now. Maybe schedule 1. Where's the trash can? Am I tripping? Oh, I called the mailbox a trash can. I'm a freaking dumbit. Wow. I called it a mailbox, but yeah, trash can. Trash can's S tier. Or A tier, my bad. It's A tier. The bench is B tier for bench. There is a YouTube tier list for Disney trash cans, but those ones are all like it actually makes sense, right? Because they're all decorated and everything. Or no, does it not make sense? Is it goofy? We already ranked the steering wheel, I'm pretty sure, right? This is the steering wheel off Molly Ahoy, confirmed 100%. 100%. What do you think? Molly Ahoy steering wheel on the floor. But if it was green, or if it wasn't, because they are green. Oh no, they're not. Why do I think they were green, dude? I'm losing my marbles, man. Maybe that's why I thought they were green. Theory confirmed, 100%. The Lloyd. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I'm not gonna forget about it. I was just waiting because like we're actually gonna get into like a theory talk or whatever probably after this, so I was just like doing all the funny stuff real quick. All right, you ready for the meltdown? You hate to see it. You hate to see when your loved ones melt down and they just not themselves.
And why do they only make one of Lloyd? Is it because he's the loudest? I can be loud too! Where's my limited edition throwback plush? Where's Molly's? Where's Finley's? Give this mistake to a child and they'll cry.
Settle down, sir. Yeah, he's losing his mind, man! Tantrum time, exactly. Yeah, he's losing his mind! Yeah, I think that's kind of funny that Rambley's my first favorite, but Lloyd's my second, even though they don't like each other. I like that. It's funny. Yeah, man, like that's just like the hatred for Lloyd is so real. The anchor, I think I put the anchor as B tier. Anchor's B tier. The hatred he has for Lloyd is so real. Like you know, like we were talking about, even if it's staged, it is real in his programming. Like a little too real. Like it's almost like a glitch. Because he wouldn't be saying that crap to part guests. That's a little insane, you know? But that also shows how he's breaking out of AI though. Because, you know, he opens up to us in the room. It might just be one-sided. He opens up to us in that room where he's like, hey, I gotta be transparent with you, and then you tell him you're gonna help him fix the park. So you guys kind of become buddies, and you're also technically an employee now. So it's kind of like he can be more honest with you than he could be with a normal customer, you know? Or he could vent to you more. So maybe if a normal customer showed him that plush, he would just say like something else. But because it's you, and you guys are kind of on that level now, he can tell you how he really feels, right? Do I think Lloyd hates Rambley too? I don't think Lloyd gives a crap. To be honest, I don't. I think Lloyd's the whole. Lloyd's like lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. I think Lloyd does not care. To be honest, I don't think Lloyd cares. I think he gets under Rambley's skin. Lloyd's just chilling. Or if Lloyd cares, he's one of those dudes that's cool about it. Like he cares, but he's not going to let you know he cares. He's just acting all cool on the outside. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, he vents out to you and stuff. I mean, he basically did. He vented his feelings out, you know? I know we're getting close to the end here, but I'm milking our time for what we have left for a minute or so. Or not an actual minute, a little bit longer than that, but... I do wonder about that. You have a lot of good ideas, actually, dude. I do wonder about that. And even though I don't like the whole Rambley being the bad guy idea, that almost helps support that. Like Rambley's programming slowly losing it, you know? But it does actually make sense. Like his programming is deteriorating and he's becoming more of an actual, even though he's artificial, still an actual, like, you know, personality and stuff. And this is an honest reaction because the Rambleberry doesn't have... You're not supposed to get it. It's not possible, but you have it. And look how excited he is.
Whoa, where'd you get that? Rambleberries are my favorite! Oh, if only I could jump out of the screen and take a big bite. Don't eat it! Maybe I'll be able to one day!
This guy, that was a legit reaction. He was legitimately excited. And yes, we can talk about what he may have meant by saying maybe I'll be able to one day. I've heard a lot of people have theories on that. So tell me what you think of that. Pro Disneyland strategy, always walk on the left. Why? Why do we have to do that? What's on the right? What's wrong with the right? What happened? So Indigo Park, do we always do the same thing, or do we have to walk on the right at Indigo Park? How does the info stand rank? So this one specifically is S tier because you can have everything when you look at it. The first one that you see is it's also S tier because Rambley calls you to it. It's more Rambley talking. Maybe he can get out like the Rambleberry did. Holy sh! Man, you were cooking. You were cooking. 100%. You were on this. Yeah, maybe he can get out like the Rambleberry did. That is insane. That would be wild, dude. I mean, I don't know how he'd walk around on screen or whatever, but yeah. Why couldn't he? The freaking thing can pop out the dang arcade. Why can't Rambly pop out the machine? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, in this case, the left is faster is because it's quick pass at Indigo Park over here.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler.
Those noises right there. If you stay back here long enough, you start getting weird noises like that. You heard that, right? Like that creaking. Like they're not here, but when you stay here long enough, they start popping up. I find that insane. Let's see if we get another noise. We should. Yesterday, or not yesterday, whatever day I spent a while back here talking, it was pretty recent. I discovered these noises for the first time. Recent, like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Maybe even just 2. You hear crickets? Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm waiting for the other noise to happen. Did you hear the first one? It'll happen. It'll happen. Don't worry. It'll happen. I'm not going to end stream. There it was. Did you hear that? Rank the lamp? Which lamp? You heard it? Okay, Kermit heard it. What do you think that is? I think that's like that's some sort of attraction, like in the water, like a ship. Maybe the Molly Hoy ship. Maybe there's gonna be animatronics like dancing or singing or whatever on one of the things. But that's something in the water creaking or whatever, right? It's got to be. Well, let's listen to it again because it may not be. You missed it? Okay. There's gonna be another one. They're slightly different from each other. There's like a different sound each time. See if we get another one to happen. All right. Oh, is it all the same? I thought they were slightly different. Oh, you're talking about the lamps. You're talking about the lamps. My bad. You're not talking about the sounds. You're talking about the lamps. Oh, it does matter. Each lamp has their own personality, their own likes and dislikes, you know. But the lamps got to be, they're like B tier because I can see everything around me, but I also have my flashlight. Like the pirates ride at Disney, though. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We're not getting another noise. I'm not hearing one yet. Come on, man. Give me another noise. Rank the tree. S tier, because that's pretty cool looking. I don't know. I have no idea if he made it or if it's an ambient noise loop. But all I know is that the noises don't happen unless you've been here a long time. Or however long I've been here. I know that much. And that freaks me out. It's like almost like a secret. Like it's almost like you're meant to find it. You know what I mean? Unless I'm tripping and the only criteria is you open that door first. Like let Rambly talk and then come back. But I don't think so. Because I was there for like 5 minutes or so. Then I started hearing them yesterday. Something like that. It's almost like it's different, man, you know? Rank the door? Golly. Let's see, let's go rank the doors. Oh, these lamps up here are S tier. They're cool. The doors are freaking awesome. Give them A tier at least. Yo, we can almost see in here. Hold on. Or am I tripping? No, I'm tripping. It's just a piece of the door. I'm sorry. I tripped out. Yeah, we're not getting another... it may not be a loop because I'm not hearing the noises again. Or it might be a loop and the loop is just that long and the noises happen at the end. There's that idea. So maybe it could be a loop. The lamps remind you of Disney. A lot of things here are going to remind you of Disney. It makes sense because Unique Geese did say most of the inspiration did come from Disney. Well, I am going to have this live uploaded, so the noises will happen again on there. It's almost 4 in the afternoon over here. I'll probably start getting ready to end stream soon. Lafitte's Landing. Or is that Lafayette? You guys have any last talking points? Any last things we want to go over before I go ahead and end stream here? I'll end it like we'll listen to the Rambly review and everything before I fully end it. But oh, is that what it is? An area of the Pirate Red? I forgot. I don't think that guy was here today, but someone asked me yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Aren't you tired of playing Indigo Park? And I was like, yes, yes, I am. But that's the whole point of the challenge, you know? That's why it's a challenge. Rank the window? No. Nope, not happening. You're going to wonder about that one forever. I'll rank these windows. I'll rank the glass windows in here. This one's D tier. Wait, hold on. Do they have the design on them? No, it's a streaks, right? Yeah, it's a streaks. It almost looked like that little design right there. Rank the moon. Okay, I'll rank the moon for you. S tier. Pikmin, you're back. What's up? Well, what did you miss? We ranked more silliness. We talked a little bit about we talked about the collectibles. And we were listening for the ambient noises back here, like the creaking, the loud creaking and stuff that happens. I think that's all you missed. We're getting ready to wrap stream up here soon. We're gonna go ahead and listen to the credits and wrap it up from there. I will have the stream uploaded under the live. I'm not gonna get rid of it. It'll be there. So see if I'm right or not. I think that's all you missed though. I don't think you missed much. When did you leave? What part did you leave at? We need to say how much we love Rambly. Dude, I can talk your ear off about that. You know I love Rambly. You know that's the boy right there. When I do get to the point where I show you guys that Rambly I built in the Minecraft thing, dude, that thing took forever to build. Right at the end of the Molly chase. Oh, you actually missed quite a bit then. I don't know entirely what you missed, but we talked a little bit. I don't remember entirely what it was all about, but yeah, you missed. You would have missed about half an hour, I think, right? Or have we been live longer than that? Or not live, but has it been longer than that? We've been live way longer than that. We've been live for, what, 2 hours basically? A little over 2 hours? Oh, you know what? Before we go, though, we gotta think. All right, let's start planning now. What do we want to do for episode 250, part 250? Because you know every 50 episodes is the special episode, right? So while I'm burning out and fading away and slowly dying between part 201 and 249, what should we plan for 250 though? The fun day. What should we do for that? Should we do another stream? But should we do another stream with a twist? Rambly fan art ranking. Rambly fan art ranking? Rambly fan art ranking? Oh, like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna find some weird stuff on there. I can't risk it. Twist? Stream with activities. So I thought about that. I've thought about that too, like mixing it up. Basically we stream, but there's like little other things we do, like, you know, or whatever. Yes, that sounds like a dangerous search. I agree. Without moving my neck? Nah, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I could do that easy. I'll just sit here like this. I just won't be able to look at chat. I'm constantly moving because my chat's over here. Without moving your neck. But I know part 100... In game? Oh, I tried that. I think I tried that, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't try that. I was going to try that and I stopped. We could try that. Yeah, I mean, we could try that. Do you really want to save that for part 250 though, or should I just do that in a normal part? No, I didn't. I almost tried it. Yeah. Could do a mod if there are. I'm sure there are mods for Indigo Park. Yeah, I can stream it. Yeah, I could stream it. What should we do? Should that be like just a normal episode that we just do a twist on, or should that be part of 250? Save, yeah. Okay. Save for something different. Do it with mods? Oh, jeez. I have to learn how to mod. I know part 100, we did the whole thing where I was freaking just straight up drinking Jack and playing the game and talking about stuff. I kind of almost wanted to do that. Like, I kind of wanted to, like, mix part 100 and then this part 200. That's kind of what I was thinking of doing. Because that was just, I don't know why, that was a lot of fun. That was a fun episode. I don't remember what I did entirely in that part, but I remember it was a lot of fun. And a lot of people liked that one too. Was that your idea? I think you were the one that recommended that for part 100, weren't you? I think that was you. Drink a shot whenever you die in game. No, it's got to be more shots than that. When was I taking a shot? What was it for? What word? It was every time they said a word. Use the heat from my computer to cook chicken. Dude, could I? No, it's not that hot. There's a game I play where the computer really does get hot enough to where I believe I could do that. Drink a shot of olive oil. Park, the word was park. Yeah, every time the word park was mentioned, I took a shot. I didn't have a shot glass, so I took a big sip. And then I did extras too. So check out part 4. I think it's literally part 4, like 04. I tried to walk backwards the entire episode, and it went bad. It went really bad. I think it was part 4 I did that. Part 4, basically during the Molly chase scene, she gets so fast that, like, you can't get away from her. When you're turning behind looking at her, you can't get away from her. I think it was part 4 I did that. Part 4 I tried that one. I failed. The KF console. Jeez. But yeah, I'm down to do another drinking game like that. Like every time something's mentioned or whatever. I'm definitely down for that. That seems fun. Seems a little easier. A little easier too. I'm new to all this. I don't know how to mod. Modding's probably not that hard. I don't know. That does sound fun too. I won't lie. That does sound fun too. But if we do that for 250, every time Rambley's adorable, I'm cooked. Every time Rambley is said. Is Rambley said that much though? A shot of olive oil. Yeah, a shot of olive oil. Yeah. A shot of Coca-Cola. Indigo Park while drinking and driving. Ain't no way, dude. No way. I'm a bad enough driver as it is. Indigo Park while drinking and driving. Oh man, I think that's a good idea though. I do like that, a stream, like mixing this and episode 100. I like that. What's 50 days from now? What day is that? But Rambly steers the cars. But Rambly steers the car. Yo, what about forget that guy? What about LA Beast? Who freaking did that? I think it was olive oil. He like slammed a crap load of it. Modding can help keep me sane. It could. It could. I'll keep my sanity. I just sometimes I hate it because like I love the challenge, right? I don't regret doing the challenge or anything. But sometimes I hate it because I know there are days where I'm just spent, dude. Like I'm burnt out. And I'm putting out like kind of a garbage video, and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm just wasting everybody's time with that. But I know it's just a challenge, you know. But yeah, the burnout is real. There was the noise again. Indigo Park, but you make all the recipes. No jumping Indigo Park. Can we beat the game without jumping? Trampolines excluded. We can meet. We can. Okay. I'm trying to think about that. I think we could. For every plushie, but that would only be that many. Make the Rambly burger. You're tripping. You're tripping. I just film a video in my kitchen, dude. I just film a video in my kitchen. Like, all right, today we're making. I show like an image. Like we're making the hot dog. We're making the burger. Dude, there's no way I can make it as good as that. Especially the chicken, dude. Oh, dude, I can't cook chicken to save me. Chicken's easy, too. I like beef. I like cooking beef or steak, dude. Oh, my gosh. Steak. Rambly Arts and Crafts. Rambly Arts and Crafts. It's actually a good idea. Buy frozen chicken. Oh, man. Yeah, I already got enough of that. I do have enough of that. Rambly Hearts and Crafts. I still can't get over drinking and driving. I'm still on that. That's funny. But yeah, I'm down with that for episode 250 for sure. Part 250. By the way, quick question. Is 50 parts too far in between for a special episode, or is it just right? I feel like it's just right. It gives me enough time to to get back in the zone for it, you know? It's the right amount of time where burnout hits to spice it up. I feel like if I do it too often, it'll ruin, it'll take away from its specialness, you know? But you have a real raccoon, macaw, snake, and skunk. Dude, you would be tripping if I did that. Imagine I actually, had those freaking things in here. Oh, they'd be killing each other. Oh, they would... The raccoon would scratch me up, too. Raccoons are not nice. Man, they'd be killing each other, and then whatever survives is going to try to kill me. But it'll be all right. It's just right. A real lion. Dude, I forgot about the lion. Yeah, I'm cooked. It's over. I forgot about Lloyd. We're done. there's no way, like, I could just imagine some people like that could actually get away with doing something like that. Just imagine how crazy I'd be if you tuned in one day and I actually had all that back here. I mean, I'd be dead, but if like somehow the video got uploaded or we streamed it, that'd be insane. Every 50 is perfect, right? Like it's just right. I think so too. I like 50. Someone, one of my personal friends, because he knows I do this series, recommended every 25, but I'm like, dude, that's too soon. I think that's too soon. I really do. I think 50 is just right. The Handwich. But you get Unique Geese as a special guest star. If Unique Geese even finds out who I am, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to be so excited. If he even finds out who I am, I will be, that'll be excited enough if he even finds out who I am. That'll be insane. I'm actually older than Unique Geese, which is freaking wild to me. Like, it's weird going from being like a fan of games when you're like 14, everyone's older than you, and now I'm a fan of games and I'm slowly getting older than people. It's like, that's wild. But yeah, I would be so pumped up like a little freaking schoolgirl if freaking Unique Geese figured out who I was. That'd be wild. Do you imagine that like out of nowhere? Really? The other everyday stream? Oh, dude, yeah. The meow, was it Meowski? Meow? Is it that one? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, dude. Okay, I'm happy to hear that because, yeah, I know they started. They're the ones that started this whole thing. I think, right? That's what we figured out. Meowzy, Z, yeah. We figured out that they were the ones that started it, right? I figured out that through a Reddit post because somebody posted about me in there. And then someone's like, dude, this guy's been doing it forever. And I looked them up like, holy crap, yeah, they're ahead of me for sure. They're doing like the exact same thing I am, right? Like it's the same person playing Indigo Park every day. Like it's the exact same thing. Or do they have like a different twist from me? So it is possible then, yeah. Good for them, dude. I'm happy to hear that. Like that's awesome. They deserve it. Approaching Unique Geese about it couldn't hurt. I mean, no, it couldn't. It wouldn't hurt, you know? Could you imagine? Do you imagine, like, no one says anything, and just out of nowhere, like, the video just starts, and it's Unique Geese. And just in my office, it's Unique Geese there. I'm not even here. He just plays the game. Like, he doesn't even say anything. He just plays the whole game, and then he just leaves. And that's it. And I just come in, I fist bump him, and I just sit down and end the stream. That'd be wild. That would be insane, dude. Unique Geese in my house. What the hell? That'd be awesome. Loki, that'd be cool. That'd be cool as hell. Fill my room completely with plushies. You know, if the Rambley plushies weren't so expensive now since they're sold out, we could start slowly but surely getting a good amount of them. Like if they were only like 20 bucks a pop or something, like slowly start building them up. That would have been a cool thing to do. They're too expensive. Yeah, he shows up at my house to play Indigo Park and then leave. He just knocks on the door. I'm all asleep. I wake up. He's like, yo, I'm here to play Indigo Park. Watch out. He just comes in and turns on my computer. Starts playing Indigo Park. I've thought about that. My girlfriend has asked me about that quite a few times. Like, what if Unique Geese finds out who you are? And I'm just like, it's going to be awesome. The goal is complete. The Indigo Park every day paid off at that point. The second he finds out who I am, it paid off. It did its job. You know, I'm complete. I was already like, okay, I can't even express how stoked I was about the Indigo Park news thing shouting me out. That was insane. That was insane. A special teaser for Chapter 2? Oh, that's a lot to ask him. That is a lot to ask him. I feel like if that's something I was offered, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I don't think I can ask for it though. Would that be considered a break day for me, or would you have to play it also? Just a screenshot. It was insane. Dude, it was insane. It was insane. Like, I was so excited. Dude, I would just be happy him finding out who I am. But are you talking about like if he was playing the game with me? That'd be insane too. That would be wild. That would be okay. That would be. This didn't just do its job; it exceeded at its job. It became the freaking CEO. All right, I just took over the planet at that point. Okay. If he comes in, if me and Unique Geese actually stream together for some way. Yo, I can learn a lot from that dude. He knows how to do all that stuff. He's really, really smart with all that. I'm not. I can fix a good conveyor, though. I can fix a conveyor, I'll tell you that. That would be the dream. That is the dream, yeah. New goal. So, you know, I got a humble goal. You know, I'm going to have Unique Geese. The Indigo Parker dream. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about that name for you guys? I thought that was funny. My buddy called me one time, and I was filming an episode, and I was like, you know what, whatever. And I answered. And I was like, hey, dude, I'm filming Indigo Park. And he's like, oh, hello, Indigo Parkers. That's just been the name ever since. That's funny. Indigo Parkers is funny. No way. No way. I can't. For the next 50th, I can't stream a different game. Ain't no way. No way. It's the 50th episode of Indigo Park. It's got to be Indigo Park. It has to be. No. We will stream different games at different times. Once Indigo Park every day is over, I will start playing a lot of different games. I'll have more time to play different games. I'll do different games. I will do different games at that point. Are they called Disneylanders? Yeah. Well, then that makes sense. Indigo Parkers. But in that case, then that's what Unique Geese's fans would be called, as Indigo Parkers. It's priority taken. But I mean, that's what you guys are. So you are Indigo Parkers. So we're all Indigo Parkers. Indigo Park. Dude, what? I'm trying to remember like how I decided. Let's start the Rambly review up. We can keep talking during the Rambly review, but let's just start it up at least. I'm trying to remember how this challenge started.
You'll find a pumper and porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see.
No flashlight?
Don't tap the glass.
That's a good challenge too. These are actually really good challenges. Like, I don't know about for 250, but just in general to do some things, you know?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hold on. I think Unique Geese at the door. I'll be right back.
I'm tired. Do you need a moment?
Can you imagine?
Don't worry, it's fine. I don't blame
Eat
you for
increasingly
spending
hotter,
all that.
hot sauces each plushie you find.
Relaxing defragmentation myself. But
That could be cool.
you up for a little
Especially doing the hot sauce, yeah.
Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true.
He follows Indigo Park News. He knows you are. We got it. It's got to be confirmed though, or else I feel incomplete. I feel sad. Well, I'm not sad. I gotta know for sure. But yeah, you're probably right, dude. That freaking chest. Play the game while wearing an Indigo Park employee uniform. Dude, yeah, that's we gotta do that one day for sure. Eat the hot ones hot sauce. You got me messed up. Maybe though. Dude, so the thing with me with hot food, I love it, but I get such bad acid indigestion, man. Hot food kills me, dude. I'm gonna die if that happens. I'm gonna be here like chugging Pepto-Bismol, like Everyone's gonna be laughing at me. All I just did was make everybody want to see it more. It's not even gonna be my mouth burning that gets me. It'll be the heartburn, you know. That is wild, though, to think about. Yeah, if he does follow Indigo Park News, yeah, he very well might know who I am now. Wow. That's wild. I've thought about that a couple times. Like, if he finds out who I am, or, like, mentions me or whatever, like, that would just be, boom, like, mind-blowing. That'd be mind-blowing. Play Indigo Park to relax. Just kick it. Hell no. Freaking play Indigo Park while the laxatives kick in. How about that?
I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast.
Play Indigo Park till the laxatives kick in as well.
Place should be, but out of the dark.
Oh, dude, no way. No way. Well, let me know how that goes. Unless I'm there, I might be watching it. We'll see. That would be insane. That'd be insane if he. That would be insane. Yeah, let me know. That'd be cool. Absurd amount of Mexican food. So I can't do that because I eat slow as molasses. I've had quite a few people asking me to speedrun. I know a couple of the strats, but like, I'm not crazy, you know? Like,
Okay, I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please.
if anything, I'd go for the no glitch speedrun. You know, like how there's a separate one where it's like with no glitches? That's the one I'd go for. Like, no skipping the train, no, like, things like that, you know? I forgot what my time was. I sped run, kind of sped run one time. Because me and my buddy were racing. This dude challenged me to it, even though I played Indigo Park every day. He only played it like 3 times. Granted, I was only like 30 episodes in or something like that, but still. Yeah, I smoked him for sure by like a minute or so. But I don't remember what that time was. I don't even remember what episode that was. I remember the backwards episode as part 4, but I don't remember what episode me going quick like that was. I've had a lot of people ask me to speedrun though. I've been putting it off. Like, I don't know. I kind of just want to play it, but I know a lot of people want to see it, so we'll see. So a theory video is something I've thought about too. I don't know if I got the brain for it, man. Maybe I do though. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I look at. I really like discussing this stuff. Like, a stream like this where we were all talking about it, I like talking about it. Because there's a lot of things you guys know that I don't, you know? Like, I'll say something, and they're like, nah, dude, what about this? I'm like, oh, shoot, you're right. Like, yeah, what about that? And I like talking to everybody. For the last day until Chapter 2, play Indigo Park, trying to beat the speedrun world record. For the last day. Hold up, what are we going to do the last day? That one has to be epic, right? Oh, hey, so when Chapter 2 comes out, check it out. Let's say Chapter 2 comes out, I don't know, on like a Wednesday, right? If it came out on a Wednesday, should I play my last episode of Chapter 1 every day, that Wednesday, like the same day it comes out? Or should I play it the day before? Like, the day of it coming out, should that be the last day? Since, like, it could be either or. I could do it the day before or the day of. I'm kind of thinking the day of when it comes out. You think the day before? Is the day of, like, is it pushing it? Is it not? Does it not count? You guys all like day before? What if it's like the day of, but it's not released yet? Like, it's releasing at a certain time of that day. Is that different? Everyone loves the day before, so we're doing the day before. It'll be the day before then. I think it's because no one wants to see. After that, never play the first. Dude, I probably won't. I probably freaking won't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably freaking won't. I probably will not. I've got enough of Chapter 1 to last me for life. But you never know. I'm sure we'll do it again, though. Like, if I'm streaming some random game, or randomly streaming one day, and, like, some of you guys are in there, and someone mentions it, and it's been a while, we might play it just to play it, you know? But yeah, the day before, because I think everyone's like, no one's gonna care. Like, dude, we don't want to see Chapter 1 for the 300th and something time, dude. Like, play Chapter 2, buddy. Now, I don't even think I gotta ask this, but I'll ask it anyway. Should we stream chapter 2 or film it as a video? I don't even know why I'm asking that one. The answer's obvious, but I want to know what you guys think. Stream chapter 2 or upload it as a video? I already know the answer. Stream. Yep, stream. That is the answer. Yep. Stream is the answer. Play all of them in order? Yeah, we could do that. When they're all out, we could do that. I could sit down and do that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Spend the day part 2 comes out, playing part 2. Yeah. And also, not even just me, just even the people watching, like, no one's gonna... Even if I started chapter 2, like, hey, we're gonna play chapter 1 first and then do chapter 2, everybody's fast forwarding. Everyone's fast forwarding to chapter 2. Like, be honest, if I uploaded that with I played chapter 1 for the last time, like in the same video, like I play chapter 1 and then I jump into chapter 2, everyone's gonna either fast forward through chapter 1, or if it's a stream, the whole time they're gonna be yelling at me to quit and play chapter 2, right? If I stream it, I'd have to wait for a good time. Yeah, I will. If once we get the date for it, I'll start talking about it in my videos once we get the date for it. Of course, I'm slow with crap, so I might need your mind in the comments if I forget. But we'll talk about it, and we'll start setting up like a time and stuff for sure. Once we get like the day it's coming out and everything, we'll figure it out. If we stream it, which we're gonna stream it, we're gonna figure it out. Was anyone here when I was all stressing about streaming the first time? Like I was all scared and worried about it, and it turned out to be like super easy. Right, my stream button is not hotkeyed, so I gotta freaking just go into freaking OBS and press stop stream. I don't have it hotkeyed. I have my video hotkeyed, but not that. You missed my test stream. That's okay. The test stream was cool, but it was nothing like this. This is my favorite stream out of the 3 I've done. This is my favorite stream so far. Sticky keys. Yeah, sticky keys. Yeah, I wanted a hotkey. I got a hotkey the stream button. I've hotkeyed the film video button, but I've not hotkeyed the stream button. I should hotkey a stream button. Yeah, I was all worried about that test stream, and it turned out perfect. Like, there was not really any issues. Like, it was great. The only time we had issues was I tried to put a chat screen on the screen so I could see chat on the screen, and it was lagging the heck out of the stream, so I was like, forget it. That's why I just chat separate right now. All right, well, I'm gonna put a timer. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna end stream. Okay, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. I'm gonna end stream. By the way, were you all in the same time zone? I was in the same time zone with this one guy. I thought that was funny. I was like, whoa, shoot, we're in the same time zone. We were talking earlier in the stream, and he's like, dude, it's 1 whatever over here. I'm like, oh, same. We're in the same time zone. Is anyone not Mountain Standard Time? That's insane. I love that. I love that we're such a small channel that I can ask the whole stream. And it's actually possible that we're all Mountain Standard Time. Entire 2-liter bottle of soda. My blood pressure will not like that. But I'll like that. It's 4:25 for me. Yeah, same here. 4:30 is when I'm ending it, so yeah. Yeah, we're all like... Okay, Pikmin's different. Pikmin's different. Yellow's different. Not by much, though. We're not too far off. We're all not that far off. So, for the most part, we could kind of schedule, you know, assuming the channel stays smaller, we could kind of schedule a good time for everyone. because we're all close to the same time zone, you know? Even if the channel doesn't stay small, I mean, heck, being this close to this time zone, you'll be good anyway, no matter what I do. Except for when daylight savings come. I'm not affected by daylight savings, so my time stays the same no matter what. Yeah, I've learned all about the greatness of time zones because my two best buddies I always play with, one of them lives in, where is he, or what time is it over there? I think it's 3:25 over there, and my other buddy, it's 7:25. Play Indigo Park, then stream yourself going on an internet rabbit hole about Disneyland. Do we want to do that? We could do that. We could film like an internet rabbit hole. I'm fine with that. Or we could film exploring the internet. I'd still be very scared to look up Rambly fan art, to be honest. Especially since I haven't mastered the art of censoring on stream. So, yeah, I'd be a little scared to do that one. But yeah, going down a rabbit hole like that, you know, maybe. Yeah, it could be fun. This was fun. Dude, like, honestly, like, I'm not even, like, this wasn't even, like, forced acting or anything. This was actually fun. Like, I actually had a great time doing this. This was fun. Do not look at, noted. Yeah. I wasn't, I agree. Do not look up Rambly fan art. I agree. It's unfortunate, but I agree. Turn on safe search. That can help. That's actually, that can help. But then that kind of like, it's like a double-edged sword, because the only reason anyone would want me to look that up is to like scream and be like, oh my gosh, and freaking like shut it off, you know? That's why most people want you to look up fan art. They want you to like freak out or whatever, you know? But yeah, to do it safely, that's turn on safe search is a good idea. One more minute, y'all. Any final thoughts, words, suggestions? Won't be the last time we stream. We might stream some more soon. Not Indigo Park, different games. I was playing Phasmophobia last time. I don't know what we'll play this time. Oh, see, Kermit's on the same page as everyone else now. He's like, never mind. Yeah. Hop on the train, Kermit. Me, Pikmin, and Yellow. We're getting out of here, man. Away from that fan art. Pikmin wants you to play Undertale. Yeah, you asked me about that last time. We should play Undertale. We should. The fact that I haven't played Undertale is crazy. I'm sure everyone in here has played Undertale besides me. And Deltarune's apparently better? Okay. I do have that written down. Well, I don't know where my paper went. Yeah, right there. The game's Undertale, Deltarune. You can't see that, but it's okay. I have them written down. I remember them. That you want me to play those. We'll play those. Are they on Steam, by the way, or do I gotta go somewhere else? I know that Undertale's an old game. It's on Steam, bet. That's easy. Easy money right there. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get off this stream here, man. Thank you all for stopping by. It's been a blast. This was my favorite. Actually, I go as far as to say this was my favorite Indigo part because I got to talk to everybody, to be honest. So part 100 is now second. So this is part 200 is first, 100 is second, 150 is third, and 50 is fourth. 50 I was just like doing some goofy push-up stuff or whatever. Context to Deltarune, but they aren't really connected anyway. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna check those out. I'm not promising when, but I won't forget. We will do them. Okay. But then again, I've also promised Ban, and look at me. But you know I'm gonna do it eventually. But no, we will do it. But alright, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. This has been awesome. Get ready to live stream this one. Don't live stream Undertale. Please don't. Okay. Okay, I won't. Yeah, spoilers and all that, right? Yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll catch you all next time.